is so alone, dinosaur with double D's. Will she find love or die alone? Double D's. She is so alone, only wants to find love, but don't you see that you're so afraid he will let her go just when he sees that she is.
Alright. Guys, moving on. We're done with Bloodborne. I beat the game. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna start this game. Okay. Alright, chat, is this game TOS? No, right? It's not, like other streamers played it. It's not like TOS or anything, right? It's safe though. I saw Barb and Poo play it. It's safe though. It was literally made by the streamers. Oh, it's not against. Okay, alright, let's start a new game. Oh, let me unpin this. Streaming. Consider turning on Twitch votes mode in the menu. This way viewers can help vote on difficult decisions and dilemmas. Don't worry, you still have the final say. Should we turn on Twitch integration? I don't mind. I'll turn it on. I mean, I don't care. Thank you for the bits, guys. Thank you for the bits. Why did you hit start? I'd be down to vote.
Dinosaur with double D's.
In 1824, when archaeologists found the bones of creatures believed to have lived more than 230 million years ago, the world was turned upside down. This was proof that long before man...
Alright guys, are you guys listening? You stopped building a Lego set for this? Alright.
Dinosaurs. But do you know what does not have bones? Breasts. Because this flubber-like substance has not been able to withstand the test of time, scientists have been overlooking one crucial detail. The dinosaurs probably had fed juicy milkers.
Okay. Millions of years later. I'm just saying, I feel like Dinosaur looks around the room while moving her knee up and down nervously. I just feel like this game was definitely supposed to be our game. You know, we have purple dinos. This was supposed to be our game. She anxiously looks around the unfamiliar room, her eyes wide open. It's an old, musty room just like in the movies. A therapy room so stereotypical that it almost seems to be a parody. She can't help but be a little bit nervous. Did she beat it? Yeah, I beat it, but I didn't get the ending. Time to update the dials to right? I am quite the introvert, and I am not used to talking to others about my feelings at all. But Mr. Robson was right. It's time I start working on myself. Well, I'm not getting any work done, that's right. She hears a mature hand confidently push down the handle of the door to the office. That must be the doctor. Wait, do I look presentable enough? Quickly, she snags a mirror from her handbag to inspect herself before he enters the room. Alright. Wait, what am I looking at? Wait, what am I looking at? I'm stupid. Wait, what is... Oh, the genitals. Okay, we're just gonna go with A. We're just gonna go with A. This game is weird, bro. Perfect. A deep, manly, yet reassuring voice is heard from the entrance behind her. This game is insane, I can't wait. Alright guys, we're gonna play this game just to lighten up the mood because I'm really pissed off with Bloodborne, but at least we beat the game. But yeah, don't spoil anything or anything, but we'll see how this game goes. Good afternoon. My apologies for the long wait. He reaches out his well-manicured hand as he introduces himself as Dr. Leon... Is that how you say Lionel? Leonel Pogistot? But she calls him Leon. As the rough texture of his calloused fingers grip her hand tightly, a warm feeling comes over her. With a friendly smile, the imposing doctor takes a seat opposite of hers. The chair creaks under the weight of his massive, muscular body. Wow. What a man. She slowly looks him up and down, from head to toes. A voice like a subwoofer, arms like tree trunks. And those trousers, as if they're the push-up bra of pants. You hear the music in the background? She can hardly focus on what Leon is saying while her mind wanders. I have never kissed someone with a mustache before. I wonder what that would feel like. Get it together, dinosaur. What is wrong with you? You're normally not like this. I know you guys see that. I know you guys see that. Leon says, let's have a look. Impatiently, he goes through his papers. I see that you're here because you feel a bit confused. Is this correct? I'm crying. I think I'm gonna go. No, Cully Kitten, stay here. Is this correct? Your reaction is way more bro, I'm like looking and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Before a dinosaur has a chance to answer, he continues. Sorry, what was your name again? I was typing HK. I was typing HK. That's not even close, but can I change it? Zimim. It does seem like that you are a bit confused. Indeed. With a friendly smile on his face, he glances over the papers in his hand. I didn't mean to type Zimim. Dinosaur notices that there is a very calming aura surrounding him. I literally typed HK. I see here that your name is Dinosaur. Is this correct? So was the typing intentional? The Z-mim? Northwest Kendall? You would tell Uter to play this? Should he play this? I think he should. Or am I an idiot and I didn't know how to type? It changes to pretend your character is flustered. Oh, okay. Okay, I think it's someone's fetish. That's right. Dinosaur with double D's.
Oh,
Nice. I must admit, I am quite nervous. There is no need to be nervous. This is just an initial interview to get to know each other a bit. Because the more I know you, the easier it will be for me to help you. That is why we are going to do an introduction test first. So, if you turn out to be dumb, I know if I should talk to you in a condescending tone in the future. Not to worry, there are no right or wrong answers in this initial interview. Are you ready? Alright guys, I think we're ready. Huh? I think you guys can participate too. Dinosaur is a little nervous, but nods determined towards Leon. Alright, time for the first question. In a few words, how would you describe yourself? How would I describe myself? Quite intelligent, hilarious, anxious, or insecure? Alright guys, what do you think? What do you think? Are we hilarious? Wait, how do I have you guys participate? You have to turn on Twitch integration, the options menu. How do you turn it on? Oh, I see. Okay. Are we connected? Let your chat help vote for difficult decision dilemmas. Don't worry, you'll still have a final say. Oh, guys, here, look. Oh, there you go. So you could do exclamation A, exclamation B, exclamation C, or exclamation D. Make sure it's capital. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, exclamation B is that boss shit. Wait, let me get rid of that. Let me close exclamation B. Alright. Alright, what are we thinking, guys? How would I describe myself? Now guys, when we play this game, are we trying to pretend like this is me? Like, are you guys trying to describe me as if I was the dinosaur? Or are you guys just thinking what the dinosaur would be like? Of course, you're the purple dinosaur. So which motherfucker put insecure? Alright, you know what? I would say I'm hilarious. I did the dinosaur, but I changed my mind. It should be me. It's me. I'm pretending the dinosaur is my mom. Okay. I'm pretending this is Zemim. D was me. Yo, who the fuck put insecure? Alright, guys. Let's go with B. Pina. What the fuck was that laugh? Without asking, dinosaur does a Family Guy impression. Jesus. I don't think he was thrilled by that. That's definitely you, I wish. On to the next question. What is your favorite activity? Alright guys, bowling, dancing, going to the gym, or somersaulting? Alright guys, A, B, C, or D? Somersaulting? E for playing video games? I don't think that's an option. I would probably say gym. Who the fuck put bowling? When the fuck do I go bowling? What did I just walk into? I finished the game Razonic, but I chose the bad ending. I didn't know, but it's not chat's fault either. So it took me into NG+.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
What the fuck, HK? What? Midnight thing for the bits. Alright guys, I'm gonna pick going to the gym. Oh really? So you're really into being physically active. Pause Tangier for this game in my opinion. Okay. Okay, you got it. Yo, I know one of you guys in chat right now are doing something I'm not even lying. Oh, you missed the other ending? It's alright. I was gonna cry for Zonix. But we beat the game though. I beat the DLC and everything. Yo, I know one of you guys doing something sus right now. Dinosaur doesn't really answer his question, but instead is just creepily grinning to herself. Ginny's the first one to call someone out. It's definitely her. Does the Tangier message stay up there? Oh. You know what? Let me... Hold on. I'll play Tangier, but I'm gonna disable it. Alright, yeah, you're good. I disabled Tangier. Yo, this doctor. He's probably like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Alright, Tangier's disabled. Did you see the dude's package though? Can you... Look at that. Yeah, it's literally right there. Alright, let's move on to the next question. What is your favorite song? Hole Again, Atomic Kitten. Ding Ding Dong, We're the Champions, Crazy Frog. Unbreak My Heart, Tony Braxton. Careless Whisper, George Michael. I would probably say D. Probably Careless Whisper with George Michael. Because, like, the other ones I don't, like... Yeah, I don't listen to Tony Braxton, Atomic Kitten, or Crazy Frog. I thought that was a cat channel. Hit the sax. Bloodborne looks different today. I'm done with the game. I beat it. Alright, we're gonna go with the Careless Whisper.
Oh.
Really? Call me pathetic, but I can't listen to this song without getting choked up either. Cute. Next question. What is your favorite snack? Extra large pizza? Chocolate chip cookie? Oh, I already know. Pancakes? I'd like to use a lifeline. Alright, for me, I would pick C. I would probably go with C, but then something's telling me to pick a lifeline. Where's the frozen pizza? Alright, I think I'm gonna use a lifeline. I love chocolate cookies, but I'm curious what D is. A lifeline? It's your own opinion. I would like to call my sweet cat Mr. Robson. Dinosaur picks up her phone and calls her cute cat Mr. Robson. Hello, Dash-chan. Welcome in. You made it in for the game. Extra large cheese pizza is a perfect snack. Where's Colleen Kitten? Purr. Hey, Robson. I don't have long. Here's the question. What's my favorite snack? Purr. Are you sure? Okay, thank you. Dinosaur hangs up the phone just before the time runs out. This bitch dumb as hell. Okay, well, what's your answer? Alright guys, I gotta go with C, chocolate chip. I mean, you guys can vote. Out of curiosity, what is your guys' favorite snack? Pizza, pancakes, or cookies? She speaks cat though? Yo, Skirts, welcome in. What's going on, Skirts? Double D. Is there a D? Pancakes are a whole ass meal though. I know. Jan, what's going on? Alright guys, let's go with the chocolate chip cookie. Oh, what a good choice. I really enjoy that too. I feel like I'm really getting to know you a bit already. On to the next question. Did she make the dinosaur look like her though? You can edit the character. No, I wish I looked like that, but no, that's just the character in the game. Did you know that some claim that people who cry during a movie have a higher emotional intelligence? Personally, I'm a bit skeptical about that. I doubt whether people who cry over a drawn dead lion are really more intelligent. What is your favorite movie? Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Titanic, Garfield? I'm probably gonna go with Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings. Alright, what are we choosing, guys? Garfield? Okay, guys. Whoever gets the most votes, I will pick that answer. Whichever gets the most votes, I will pick that answer. It's back in the theaters next week though. Oh yeah, 1 week only? Oh, I heard. Were you a Harry Potter gal? No, I've never seen a single Harry Potter film in my life. Believe it or not. Alright guys, we're gonna go with Garfield. Oh, he's such a sweet little creature, isn't he? Wow, I didn't expect us to have that in common. Too bad I don't have anyone to watch movies with. They made a game about me? I wish. Anyways, next question. Why is he grilling her? She's in like the office or something? Name something you really enjoy. Teehee, let's see. Biceps? Long mustache? Hard six-packs? Or six-pack or well-groomed cuticles? Probably B. Probably B. I mean, then again, I do care about well-groomed cuticles, but I would say probably a mustache. I look like this IRL. She wants that mustache, right? If you know. Hard six-pack. You'd love my uncle. Woman can't resist the stash. Titty. Alright, we're gonna go with long mustache. Oh. What does that even mean? I think he just... Why does he have something in his pants? Teehee, this was the easiest question yet. Dinosaur thinks as she sneaks a peek at his long mustache. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? Dinosaur is feeling relieved, although she was a bit reluctant to open up like this. It wasn't all that bad. That thing is like a goddamn gourd. Ain't no way that's going in anywhere. He needs a prostate exam. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. What is your favorite dinosaur? Oh no! Does he know? Why else would he ask that question? Dinosaur starts sweating between her sensual thighs and underneath her breast. This was a mistake. I never should have came here. Wait, I have to answer. Otherwise, I might come across even more suspicious. Which of these is the best dinosaur? T-Rex? A long neck? One of those flying ones? The one with a club on his tail? Guys, what are we picking? A, B, C, or D? Alright guys, exclamation A, B, C, or D. The doctor has a long neck in his pants. He has something in his pants. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go with the one that has the most votes. Storm, how you doing, Storm? I'm gonna probably go with something that has the most votes, so I'm probably gonna go with B. Long neck. A long neck? Is that your new channel mascot? Okay, I guess so. We should probably change our mascot after this. Okay. Your answer. Very peculiar. With a questionable look on his face, Dr. Leon turns his attention to his notes. Alright, all done. Believe it or not, these answers can teach you a lot about a person. And I, as a therapist, have already gotten to know a lot about you. That you take these kind of tests very seriously, for example. Dr. Leon points out her sexy sweat. He hands her a tissue. I'm reporting your emotes for copyright. Sexy sweat? Since when is sweat? When is sweat sexy? But okay. He can drink it. He can sell it on Twitch. Don't worry. That is a good thing. It means you take the sessions very seriously and are willing to work on yourself. That is the first step. Very impressive. Thank you. Dinosaur feels the stress leaving her body. It looks like he didn't notice after all. I am way too stressed. Maybe therapy is a good idea after all. If something like this already sends my stress levels through the roof. Dinosaur takes the tissue from Dr. Leon and wipes the inside of her moist thighs dry. Holy shit. Alright. I'm sorry. Where can I put this? Don't worry about it. You can just give that to me? What do you think? What do you think he did with it? He okay. Sure. Maybe dry, but mine aren't. Alrighty. My kind of therapy. Carefully, he grabs the dampened tissue and stores it in his cheek. Like a hamster. What? Did he do what? What the? Wait. Wait. When we say cheek, he put, like, so he ate it. Doc is a freak. He put a sweaty tissue up his butt.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I don't think he put it up his butt. No, he stored it. Like a hamster, they knew they had to clarify it. Just storing it for later. In his mouth. Okay. Looks like you've had enough for today. I would suggest making a new appointment for next week so we can really get into it. Guys, should we make an appointment with him again?
Well, baby, me so horny.
He's smuggling
Me
hamsters.
so horny. Me love you long time.
Sucking the moist ice juice out to the dampened tissue, then stored into his cheek. Bro can lose his license. Alright. That sounds good, doctor. Please, call me Leon. I will, Lion. Week 1. Bedroom. Alright guys, that was quite the session. And so how you guys feeling about this game? Because I don't know what I think about it. And I believe from what I heard it gets even crazier. So we're gonna continue. Cause of chat's reaction? Dinosaur is lying in bed. A thin sheet that barely covers her enormous body. Because it is quite warm, she is not wearing any other clothes. But like the humor is solid. Skilly, welcome in, yes. Curled up against her is her best friend, who also happens to be the cutest cat ever. That was a strange day, Mr. Robson. You're usually my only conversation partner. But today I was sharing my most personal opinions with this random attractive stud. Yeah, I beat the game, but we got a bad ending, Phil. Alright, purr. That's a beefy pussy, ain't no way. You're so sweet and cute. She tickles his cute little cat feet. I don't want to play this anymore, it's weird. Now I know why you guys, now I know why you guys wanted me to play this. He likes it. Mr. Robson is my oldest and most loyal friend. He may not be that talkative, and sometimes he falls asleep when I am in the middle of a sentence. But I feel like I can always talk to him about anything. You wanted this for the white elephant. I wish I got it, but now we can play it anyways. I don't know if the therapy is already starting to work, or if I'm just glad it's over. But I feel a lot lighter already. Maybe it's a good idea to go back for another session next week after all. Can you play this game with one hand asking for— I mean, my hand is right. You could, yes. I must say, it was quite a shock when Dr. Leon sprung that dinosaur question on me. What if he finds out that I am actually a dinosaur? On the other hand, there will come a point at which it will be inevitable to share the real reason that I'm visiting him. My loneliness. I have been lonely for millions of years now. She lets out a sad sigh. Hello, main freak. But thankfully, I have you, Mr. Robson. Yeah, we're playing it. Ain't no way she's lonely. I love you too, Mr. Robson. Also, category? Just chatting. Wait, wasn't this dude a human earlier though? Am I tripping? No, this is her cat. Her pet cat. The other guy was a therapist. This game doesn't have a category? Yeah, it doesn't have a category. I'm gonna leave it to just chatting. Fair. You're right, Mr. Robson. Nobody can truly love me if I don't love myself. Now that's a true thing, guys. That's a true thing, guys. If you're out there trying to find a boyfriend or girlfriend, expecting them to love you, if you don't love yourself, you're gonna have a horrible time in a horrible relationship. Love yourself before you find that from somebody else. We are learning a lot, and it's a true thing. Should we put this in pools and hot tub? You can't have this game on TV now. Your son's home. Run to the computer. That's what RuPaul said. That's what honkers are for. You're gonna have an easier time with those massive tits though. I love myself when my wife leaves the house. Meow. Please, Mr. Robson, don't get political. Alright guys, waiting room. Week 2, waiting room. A week has gone by already when Dinosaur finds herself in Dr. Leon's waiting room again. She can feel her sexually attractive belly rumble with the nerves. Do I really know for sure that I want to go through this? It all feels so vulnerable. B squared, welcome in. I can't remember who put this into the white elephant. X-Water? She arrived early, so she didn't feel like she has to go in right away. But despite her hesitation, the clock on the wall seems to be ticking faster and louder than usual. Maybe I'm making a mistake by coming here. Then Dinosaur notices the overly attractive man that is sitting just a few seats away from her. From the corner of her eye, Dinosaur sneaks a peek his way. When she sees him, she can barely believe he's real. A jawline that seems to have been chiseled by a sculptor. A hairline that could break off a hedge trimmer. And that body, wow, as if his place of birth is dreamland. It's like he stepped straight out of a Ken box. But then instead, with the essential part that is missing from an actual Ken doll. Toes. Guys, toes. No, toes. He doesn't even seem to notice me. He must think I'm a monster. He is wiping what seem to be cat hairs from his shirt while he's unintelligibly muttering to himself. Then Dinosaur does something that even surprises her. She musters up some courage and actually decides to speak to him. A cat owner, I see. What is up with these dudes and what the hell they have in their shorts? He looks up.
Huh?
Oh, these hairs. No, it's just that I just can't stop strangling cats. That's the reason why I am meeting Dr. Leone. Tinny, thank you for the Gigantify. Are you serious? Yo, this motherfucker is hump farming. Is that a postal worker? Because he has a... Bro, Tinukito, did you read what it said? He can't stop strangling cats.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just kidding. I don't think so. You ever run naked through the neighborhood during lunchtime? Yes. I didn't want to comment. I know. Not funny. No, it's my bed. I guess I'm a little tense about my appointment. Well, you wouldn't be the first person who doesn't understand me. He then stares at the sky for about 2-3 seconds with an emotional look on his face. Very sad. But yeah, anyway. I actually got this free fur coat. He gestures to the hair on his shirt. Because I just can't leave my house without cuddling my cat. Call me a little bitch, but I just love that furry little guy, you know? Well, I find it very endearing. Dinosaur is taken aback by how easy it is for her to talk to this attractive stranger. It's normally never this easy for me. She looks around in her purse. It must be here somewhere. Here it is. Dinosaur hands him one of those cat hair rollers. Going for a peer outside the guy's window. This guy loves pussy. His sexy fingertip accidentally touches Dinosaur's hand lightly. A wave of goosebumps roll over her bare shoulders. Handy. Thank you. What should I do? No problem, nonchalant, or should we accidentally growl? Guys, A or B? I think this is an easy answer. Dinosaur lets a small growl slip. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe we shouldn't have. Oops. Bless you. Phew. Luckily he didn't notice. He starts brushing his tight shirt. While holding his shirt up to brush it, Dinosaur catches a glimpse of his shiny six-pack. Week 2? Out of excitement, a drop of sweat squirts out from one of her pores, which makes her catch herself peeking just before he makes eye contact with her again. What time do you have to go in? Huh? Have to go what? Well, I assume you're not just here for the comfortable chairs. You're waiting for your appointment as well, right? He makes an XD face. Oh, yeah. Dinosaur looks at the clock because she understands it. I'm just 3 minutes already. In just 3 minutes already. That went by fast.
Huh?
Huh? In 3 minutes? Wait. Me too. You're not going to tell me that I'm... Gosh, I'm an hour early again, am I? That sucks hard. Wait, why'd they have to write that? Why'd they have to put the hard at the end? Wildebeest, stop Mufasa. Can we have her doing the XD face as an emote? Make it sexy. If your appointment is at 11 o'clock, then yes. Well then, at least I still have plenty of time to be ashamed. Dinosaur accidentally lets out a giggle. With a friendly nod, he reaches out to give back the cat hair roller. What do I do? Alright guys, do we take it or do we keep it? Or do we let him keep it? A or B? If he keeps it, is he gonna like put up his ass or something? Alright, let's see. All hope is lost for me anyway. That's how much hair loss Mr. Robson has. He hesitates for a moment. Is Mr. Robson your husband? Huh? Wait a second. Is he trying to gauge whether I'm single? Or is he really just not funny? Well, just before she's about to reveal to him that she's single, the door to Dr. Leon's office swings open. Dinosaur with the double D's, come on in. It's time for your appointment. Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck with your strangulation problem. Teehee. Wait, what? How do you know about that? Caught. He's into choking. Caught. But well, it's not so much a problem as it is a solution. I wasn't talking to you, doctor. Oh, of course. Come in. Alright, guys. Week 2, Leon's office. Welcome. Please take a seat. Dr. Leon gestures to a chair that clearly has a whoopee cushion on it. Wow. I knew he was attractive, but I didn't know that he was a comedic genius. He's into farts and choking. I love a man with a brilliant sense of humor. Okay, no is a fetish segment. Wait, I wonder if this is one of his psychological tests. Alright guys, are we going to acknowledge the whoopee cushion or are we going to sit down? A or B? Pick B. Let's go with B. Dinosaur sits down. Get ready, guys. A hilarious sound fills up the room. Are you happy now? She notices a sparkle of pride in Dr. Leon's eyes. Leon's sneak increased to 100. Good. How are you doing this week? Two dads, thanks for the Gigantify. I think she sharded. How are you doing this week, guys? I'm looking forward to it. Lie, or are you a bit nervous, which is the honest truth, A or B? Exclamation A or B. Why are their hands always sticky? Alright, let's go with A. Don't worry. We will take it slow. Leon's warm voice alone calms Dinosaur a bit. After all, coming here is a big step already. So be proud of yourself that you're choosing to work on yourself. Dinosaur appreciates his understanding, and that he leaves some of the buttons on his shirt open. That is also why it is common to do a relaxation test during one of the first sessions. A relaxation test? Yes. This often helps people calm the chaos and busyness in their heads, which in theory should make communicating about problems easier. Dinosaur looks again at Dr. Leon's strong fingers that look like they could be a world heavyweight thumb wrestling champions. Alright, Joe. Barbie, yes it is. Welcome in, sweetheart. How you doing? This is the White Elephant game. I hope this relaxation test is a message. Welcome in, welcome in. Have you ever played it? We will try to achieve this through a massage. Guys, are you ready for a massage? I never played though, but it looks better than I expected. I think you should check it out. Jackpot. Darth Roni, welcome in. Okay, please lie down. He gestures to the couch in the corner of his office. I'm out. Why are you leaving? She bares her back and lies down on the table, sloshing her colossal slammers onto the table. She carefully rests her head on her arms. She feels her heartbeat vibrating through her bosom into the leather sofa. Calm down, Dinosaur. I know I've been lonely for millions of years, but he's just doing his job. He can't help being a man god either. Are you comfortable and ready? Alright guys, are we gonna play it cool or are we gonna do a victory dance? Millions of years. A or B? She's about to flood this office. I think we should do a victory dance. There are different categories for this game. I just picked just chatting. Guys, alright, can we get some dumper emotes? Alright guys, I need you guys to spam the chat with dumper. It could be anybody's dumper emote. What the fuck am I watching and why do I love it? I don't know what we're playing. She's going for it. Okay. Now close your eyes and try to relax. Breathe in. Quack, thank you so much for the gift of sub to Barbie. Quack, thank you so much. Breathe in. And breathe out. When Leon presses his manly palms on the dinosaur's scaly shoulder blades, waves of goosebumps roll.
Well, baby, me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you long time.
Waves of goosebumps roll over her entire exposed body. Now try to calmly get all your feelings in line. Do this by pressing spacebar at the right time when the emotion blocks are floating above the pillar. Keep the tower as straight as possible to keep your emotions balanced. What am I doing? The space what? Shh. Okay, Leon gently begins to apply pressure to Dinosaur's sexy back and gently rubs her body up and down. When Leon's rough fingertips gently touch her shoulders, she accidentally lets out a sensual moan. Oh my god, man, what the fuck are we playing?
Huh?
Sorry. Did I hurt you? No, sorry. Act normally, dinosaur, you're making it awkward. What the fuck is that? When Leon's warm, moist hands apply lightly pressure to her attractive shoulder blades, Dinosaur feels like she's being wrapped in a blanket of peace and quiet. What the fuck was that? She notices her heartbeat calming down. The familiar chaotic thoughts are slowly fading as Leon's voice keeps sounding a little further away. Oops. Breathe in and breathe out. In full control, his strong hands glide over her hips, again followed by a wave of goosebumps. Dinosaur's eyes almost disappear into the back of her head as she is overwhelmed by the ecstasy of the relaxation. Of course, he's a professional, but she's still surprised at how comfortable she feels with Leon. She begins to wonder if she has ever felt this comfortable with someone before. She finds it hard to stop her mind from wandering with Leon's powerful hands near her amphibious legs. Her cheeks slowly turn red as her thoughts wander. She has never felt much powerful hands be so gentle. She bites her lower lip as she notices that his hands, smeared with some massage slime, are getting closer to her tail. She lets out another moan.
Oh.
Are you okay? Don't stop. With the weight of all the stress lifted from her shoulders, she struggles to not say things she normally would never dare to. She knows it's daring, but Dinosaur is considering asking Leon to massage her inner thighs. I know somebody in chat's getting excited. Hey, yo. I don't know how your stack is still going. I was joking. I've been enjoying the gameplay. I need an adult. Her heart skips a beat as her relaxation collapses like a Jenga tower. Everything goes black for a moment while she almost drowns in a tidal wave of stress. One overpowering thought can no longer be suppressed. But what if he knows that I'm a dinosaur? Her head spins like a carousel when she is overcome by her negative thoughts. Beneath his calloused palms, Dr. Leon feels Dinosaur's heart suddenly speed up. Dinosaur? What did he just say? Dinosaur? She starts breathing faster and deeper. Dinosaur, are you okay? He knows! I knew it was a mistake coming here. It's all becoming too much for Dinosaur. The millions of years of built-up emotions are too bottled up to be resolved in just one session. Dinosaur? Listen to me. Stay calm. His deep, soothing voice almost immediately calms down the whirlwind of thoughts in her head. Breathe in and breathe out. It's hard for Dinosaur not to calm down around Dr. Leon. His calm presence makes her feel like she has known him for a lifetime. Breathe in and breathe out. Dinosaur notices that she is slowly calming down again. Are you feeling a little better now? While Dinosaur takes another deep breath, she feels her, how do you say that word again? Cloacal? Whole, relax again. Cloaca? It's a, how do you pronounce, cloaca, right? Yeah, cloaca. When she slowly calms down, she instantly starts feeling ashamed of her thoughts just now. Oh, sorry, Cloaca. I don't know what There's no need to apologize for anything. No one expects you to solve this in just 2 weeks. You did great. Alright guys, do we blush or do we devour him? I miss Barb's playthrough of this. Badfish, welcome in, clown. Cloaca. Cloacal. I think we should devour him. Because you know what, fuck it. Like what's the worst that can happen? Alright, let's devour him. A dinosaur's eyes aren't very good, but they can detect movement. Oh, I thought this was something else. When Leon puts his pen away, she strikes. Did I pick like the wrong answer again, just like Bloodborne? Game over, you ate Leon. Yo, what the fuck, guys? Try again. Alright. Anyways, at least we can go back. Let's blush. Two dads, thank you for the bits. Dinosaur appreciates his words very much and starts blushing. After all, it is common knowledge that the opinion of an attractive person is more important. Still somewhat dazed, Dinosaur smiles gratefully after hearing his reassuring words. Leon takes a seat back at his desk while he gives Dinosaur some space to get dressed again. Wait, so when she was getting the massage, she wasn't dressed? This was an intense session, so I think we did more than enough for today. He remarks as he takes some notes like a doctor would do. And by the way, before you go, I noticed you talking to that attractive man out there in the waiting room. Ooh, is he jealous? I hope he's jealous. Hell yeah, you were. Ooh. And while I'm not allowed to share anything personal about him due to the doctor-patient confidentiality, I would still like to advise you to be cautious when talking to him. That's all. Be cautious? That's strange. I didn't get the impression that I couldn't trust him at all. But other than the whoopee cushion from earlier, I have no reason not to trust Leon. Leon confidently sinks back into his chair. Fuck. Wait, what happened there? What the fuck was that? Dinosaur is lying in bed on her toned stomach, with her long legs raised up in the air. Her toes curled at Mr. Robson, who is snuggling sweetly against her, gently neds her with his little paws. Oh, he sat on the whoopee cushion. Sigh, another intense day. Who would have thought that getting a massage could be so tiring? I'm a bit ashamed though, of how I acted with Leon today. What in the world possessed me? His seat didn't have a whoopee cushion though, maybe he farted? Mr. Robson lies down on his back. It's his way to tell Dinosaur to stroke his chubby belly. A lot of cats don't like their belly rubbed, so this means he must really trust me. It's so cute. Yo, Fairweather, you just made it in. You just made it. Haha, you're so cute. As Dinosaur slowly runs her nails all over Mr. Robson's belly, she can't help but think back to that man in the waiting room. I can't help but to think back to the man I met in the waiting room, Robson. It made me feel something in my gut that I haven't felt since the Jurassic. The second and middle period of the Mesozoic? Guys, how do you say this word? Meso what? What the heck am I even watching? Writing. That attraction. But still, I kept thinking about what Dr. Leon said about him. Mesozoic? Mesozoic. Gotcha. Be cautious? Why would he say that? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I will probably never speak to the mysterious hot male again anyway. Well, I for sure won't if I stop going to the therapy sessions. I just didn't know if it really suits me, you know? I mean, what's the end goal? I'll never be able to tell Dr. Leon that I am a real dinosaur. Or... What? Large reptile from the subclass Diapsida and the infraclass Archosauromorpha. Anyway. Yeah, I know. You're probably right. Only 2 sessions may not be enough to know if therapy will help me get over my problem, my loneliness. But I'm still not promising I will keep going. You cute little guy. Robson closes his eye contentedly, the way cute cats do. Her phone vibrates next to her on the bedside table. What the? Mr. Robson, who was just beginning to drift off to sleep, jolts up for a moment and then slowly closes his eyes again. Cute. What is this? A message from an unknown number appears on the screen. Hey, is this you? Huh? I have no idea who this could be. This must be a wrong number. The last time I gave out my number must have been that time a guy stopped me on the street about charities. But only because I didn't want to say no. Because otherwise the word charity would make me feel like a bad person. But that must have been half a year ago, or so. How should I respond to the message? Alright guys, what are we doing? Hey, is this you? Yes. No. Depends. Ignore the message. Alright guys, A, B, C, or D? I don't think there's an option E for sending dick pics. Okay, it seems like majority of you guys are going with A. Yeah, I don't see an option E. This stream is brought to you by Depends. Not with that attitude. Message sent. Whatever, it's getting late. Next to her, she feels Mr. Robson twitching in his sleep. He must be playing in his sleep. So goddamn cute. She takes a photo of Mr. Robson before putting her phone away. Wait. These are like totally 2 different cats. 2 different cats. That doesn't look like Mr. Robson. Not the one that we've been seeing the entire time. That's not the same cat. But then her phone vibrates again. It's another message from the unknown number. She gets a funny feeling about it while reading the message. What do you find more important in a potential partner? Personality or looks? What is this? Yet for some reason she is intrigued by the question and decides to answer in all honesty. Alright guys, what's more important, personality or looks? A or B? Yeah, the dinosaur has been depicted as several different times though. A la 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 and a la la. Okay. I don't think there's a double D option. Alright, it seems like Chad is voting for personality more than looks. Alright, I'm gonna go with what Chad said. Message sent. I think that junk cat is how she sees her cat. That hunky cat. Oh. What a weird question. But still, interesting to think about. Is that how I really feel? Startled, she almost drops her phone when she receives yet another message. Huh? Did you know that this is what most people think? Personality 64%. Looks 35%. Okay. So I guess I agree with most people on this. Interesting. But still a bit creepy. I wonder who that message could be from. She looks at Mr. Robson, who is taking a nap in full ball form. You're not stalking me, are you, Robbie? He doesn't respond to her because he has no interest in the subject, but he is still cute. Because he looks adorable. Yeah, good plan though. I should go to sleep too. It's already getting late. When she lies down on her side, her breasts slap together. Alright. Personality or looks? Honestly, you gotta be the full package because looks can get you so far. Like, trust me, there's like good looking people, but the moment you hear them talk and you see their personality, it's automatically a turn off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a turn off. You know? Like, even the most hottest people, but yet their personality is shit, you're gonna find them ugly inside and out. Because how can you deal with someone with such a terrible personality? People find all kinds of ways to justify a shitty personality though if a person is hot enough. Hey, you know, you're not wrong there. But she knows that where you can go to January 6th, you gotta run. Startled, but with a tired look on his face, Mr. Robson looks up. No, don't worry, Robson. It was just my gargantuan bosom. Just go back to sleep. The fuck am I looking at? Dinosaurs? See the 100% on looks, the bald look. Robson, behave. Besides, I'm a dinosaur, so I don't even produce milk. Questions Uter has to ask himself there. I don't have a shitty personality, bye. Another week has flown by already. Dinosaur is sitting in the waiting room again anxiously, waiting until Dr. Leon calls her in. She looks at the clock. It's almost time. I'm curious what this week's test will be. For a moment, she thinks about the possibilities of today's test. Hopefully one day, it will be a pregnancy test. You know, obviously nobody spoiled this. I don't know if this chick is schizophrenic. Not schizophrenic. Or her mind plays games. I think she has a problem of thinking everybody's so sexy. Like, she looks at everybody and thinks everybody's so sexy. And she's very horny. She's just very, very horny. That's her first problem, though. The door to the waiting room flies open. She looks up when she hears someone jogging into the waiting room, panting sensually. Hey, it's that babe from last week. I mean, she has not been with anyone for a million years. That's true. I wonder if he remembers me. Hey, dinosaur. Dinosaur? What? How does he know? How? Dinosaur immediately feels herself getting red hot and stressed. Suddenly she feels like it's hard to breathe, as if her juicy throat is being squeezed tight. Why her throat gotta be juicy? It's called the strange juicy throat. Well, but how do you know that your name? I overheard Dr. Pogestat calling you into his office last week. Remember? Yeah, right. Although she feels reassured, her heart is still pounding in her throat, and her nipples, which look very small due to the enormousness of her breasts, are hard because of the tension. Did Tanuki joke like this? Oh dear. I hope I did not come across as a full creepy crawler because I remembered your name. Does he come across creepy? Yes? Or don't worry about it, guys. A or B? A or B? You're reading most of this with a straight face. I don't know. I don't even know, quite cute. I wrote it. Alright, guys. A or B? I'm gonna go with which one has the most options. Most votes. Yo, T Presto, welcome in. Alright. I mean, it was just such a unique, exotic name that, I don't know, for some reason it stuck. Don't worry, I see it as a compliment. I'm glad as long as he doesn't know my secret. Wait. You're not going to tell me your appointment is in 5 minutes, are you? Yeah, I beat Bloodborne, but I picked a bad ending by accident and I couldn't do the final boss. But I beat the game. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's short for HK. Yes it is. You must be kidding me. Am I too early again? I really need to change my clock to daylight saving time. Well, at least then I won't have to be bored in the next 5 minutes. You underestimate just how boring I can be. Did I really just say that? Why do I feel so comfortable with him? Normally, I don't talk to people that easily at all. I thought the doctor said don't get too close to this guy. What the hell is she doing? She doesn't own a phone though, is he poor? And especially not with someone as attractive as him. I bet his scrotum is huge. Relatable, you can see it through his pants. Dinosaur is a ball man. Okay, that makes sense. Are the ladies into that? She knows what she likes. Okay, so that makes sense. She is a ball man lady. Okay. Well, challenge to not get bored accepted. I'm sorry. I'm so wet, by the way. A bald man. The man gestures his toned body, drenched in sweat, that looks like he just worked out. I'm normally really not this moist. What should I do? Oh, I already know what you guys are picking. I already know what you guys are picking. Alright, guys. Let's do it. Moist. Dinosaur deeply inhales his intense aroma. Dinosaur accidentally bites her lower lip while looking at his sweat-covered, shiny biceps. Yeah, 2 dads. How many fucking sniff emotes? It would be arousing if it didn't smell so bad. She gets startled when she sees her own reflection staring back at her in his own sweat. Get a hold of yourself, Dinosaur. I just came back from an intense day of going to the gym. Oh, really? Going to the gym? I really like that too, which we picked, by the way, in the beginning. Are you serious? Awesome. Yeah, I really like to challenge myself, but I couldn't really concentrate today because the whole time I had the song Careless Whisper, George Michael, stuck in my head. Didn't we pick that too? You might have heard of it. Yeah, I actually love that song too. Wait, he's a cat lover, loves going to the gym, and he loves music that is made solely for the purpose of being liked too. I must be dreaming. We are playing this, Koji. Guys, this guy is sus. Haha, it's a beautiful song, isn't it? But tonight I'm going to take it easy. First, I'll take a nice shower, and then I'm going to sit on the couch to watch my favorite movie, Chocolate Chip Cookie. The dinosaur? Oh, it's the dinosaur. Okay. Guys, I think we have a cycle on our hands. I'm in danger. Oh. I don't think I know that one. Well, we can't literally like all the same things. Then it would just be scary how much we would be on the same page. The nervousness that the dinosaur felt in her abdomen earlier has completely disappeared. Her nipples are still rock hard, by the way. Gee, thanks. That's exactly what I wanted to know. But this is what we needed to know. Press 1 if your nipples are hard too. Critical to the narrative. I was wondering about her nipples, thanks. Somebody clip her saying that. He's not my husband, you know. Mr. Robson. I knew what you were talking about. I just wanted to come across whatever. Haha, it's my cat. He is very cute and sweet. What's your cat's name? Relaxer. I love that little guy, you know. Honestly, I just don't know what I would do without him. I love the music in this game. I love the music in the music in this game. I know what you mean. With a charming smile that could hypnotize her, the man smiles gratefully. Then their conversation is suddenly interrupted by the door to Dr. Leon's office swinging open. The dinosaur with double D's, please come in. Okay. The dinosaur stands up. Due to the laws of gravity, different parts of her body gracefully jiggle. Oh, before I go, what is your name anyway? Dr. Leon, are you dumb or something? Anyways, come in and we will start a memory test. Is this writing accurate to the experience of being a woman though? I mean a dinosaur? Somewhat relatable. Fuck this dude. Dr. Leon is like, look at this fridge. Alright guys, week 3. Dr. Leon sits down at his desk and I look through some of his paperwork. While reading, he holds onto his glasses as if that will make them work better. Please, take a seat. What will I do? Guys, are we gonna sit down or are we gonna stand up? A or B? Next chatter has dinosaurs. I missed the white elephant though. Did you get this game? No, I played a little bit of Trick Shot. And this one I'm just playing for shits and giggles after Bloodborne. Because we're done with Bloodborne. Sit down, keep standing. Put the smell on the chair. Ew. Relax. With a wet smack, her buttocks slapped down. With a wet smack, her buttocks slapped down on the chair. How are you doing this week? I hate this world. Alright guys, how are we doing this week? Are we fine or are we nervous? If a girl sits in front of you and it sounds like a wet diaper, this is most definitely created by doing Hi Spy. What the fuck am I looking at? The dinosaur. Human continence is like no joke, guys. Come on now. Oh, I think this was made by a pair of Dutch streamers. Alright guys, we're still nervous. I'm still not sure if this whole therapy thing is something for me. But I must admit that I'm starting to notice that I'm feeling a lot better lately. Quite you, you're the only one. And it's all thanks to you.
Oh.
I appreciate you saying that. But you are doing all the heavy lifting. Literally. The dinosaur looks away shyly. The only one that does the real heavy lifting is my spine. Yep. Because of her gigantic jugs, in case you guys didn't notice. As I said before, this week it's time for a memory test. Not only because you seem to have forgotten my very easy to remember name, but also because you forgot the last week I tried to plant that seed of distrust about that mysterious man in the waiting room. Ooh. While the doctor is talking, the dinosaur is staring at his broad shoulders. I wish she planted a seed in me.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, they mentioned it before. Her nipples were still hard. So don't clip that.
Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me.
I know what you said, but honestly, he seems like a great guy to me. Look again, I can't say anything personal about him because the whole doctor-patient confidentiality thing and blah blah blah. But trust me when I say you have to be careful. And not just a little bit too. Maybe you're right.
Aha.
But will you be right? We're going to find out today in the memory test. Oh, my face isn't red. I have blush on. Writing. Is he a dinosaur in disguise? We don't know. Dr. Leon takes a stack of cards from his desk and spreads the cards face down across his table. Try to find as many pairs of the same card as possible, but be aware there is a time limit. Are you ready for the memory test? Am I ready for the memory test? But what if I get a low score? Vulnerable? Wait, we are going to do again. Hilarious. I bet those cards are the only thing they're gonna be spread. Alright guys, A or B? Okay, seems like you guys are going more for a B. I get it. Maybe you also forgot that you're not that funny. Son of a bitch. Alright, here we go. What a bitch. What a dick. What a douche. Yo, what? Wait. What's up with that hot dog picture? I finished the game. That was so easy for me. Like, alright, with the hot dog. Too much mustard? The dinosaur speculates about whether her IQ may be at a genius level. This was just the first round. Nice. Are you starting to understand the game? Yes, I think so. But there are still some duplicate cards in the game. Oh, there was a vein? Then suddenly, she notices something about the design of the— Whoa! Whoa! Look at the 2 tomatoes and banana, or 2 apples and banana. Bro just noticed. Well, I'm trying to match it. What the hell are you playing? I don't know what I'm playing anymore. Am I really that lonely? Or do those images remind me of something?
blame me. Like you have no options.
Yo, look at that peach! Leon sees the dinosaur blushing while looking at his cards. He proudly nods. Do you like them? I've made them myself. Yo, that peach, the creamy peach. Yeah. They kind of remind me of fruit? Yeah, I'm a real foodie, that's why. Ew! Wait, why was that cherry hairy? You're doing great. This is like some sort of a malpractice lawsuit. You're welcome in. The dinosaur is staring at the cards as if they are a prey, while her heart rate increases. Keep it up. Yo, that banana! Yo, what the hell is this fucking nasty ass game? Yo guys, by the way, this is all like, I don't know how I'm getting it all right. Yo, that banana! Why'd that banana have shit on it? You are natural talent. The dinosaur tail waggles with enthusiasm when Leon compliments her. You can do it! Wait, where was that again? Guys, we're gonna lose this one. We're gonna lose this one. I don't know what I forgot. Ah, too bad. Wait, what's up with that donut and carrot? The bagel and carrot. I think I got distracted, that's why. Leon closely studies the notes on his paperwork. You made it through 6 rounds. Wow, a world record. Leon is perplexed. I'm really impressed with you. Not just the looks, but smart as well. He stammers for a moment. My apologies. That wasn't very professional. I don't know what came over me. The dinosaur giggles. He probably says that to everyone who is attractive and intelligent. But what did you think of the test? I worked quite hard on it, and you're the first one to play it. Don't worry, I can handle criticism. So what did I think of Leon's test? It did seem a bit familiar, constructive criticism. Does the title roll off the tongue nicely, you think? Constructive criticism. Alright guys, A or B? We are a 6 out of a 10. I wonder how the other streamers did. I wonder if any other streamer got a 10 out of a 10. Because I was way too slow in that 6th round. Has the dinosaur boobed boobly yet? She said her nipples were hard. Alright guys, let's go off with, does the title roll off the tongue nicely, you think? Wait, I didn't get to read what it said. Who was the only one to finish 10 out of a 10? Nice. Barb failed. Blew it horribly, round 3. That's okay. The dinosaur is lying in bed with Mr. Robson snuggled warmly against her. He tries to wash her feet by licking them. Teehee, Mr. Robson, stop. I just took a naked shower already. No fucking shit. Of course you're gonna be naked. He was disappointed and said see you next week. A naked shower. See you next week. Oh, that's what it said? Okay. What a day, huh? Did Dr. Leona really accidentally tell me he finds me attractive? I've never seen him lose his composure like this before. Kind of made him adorable. I can't deny it made me feel good. Saves laundry time. Especially since it came from someone with such impressive traps. The trapeze muscle, or a monk should muscle, is like a diamond-shaped muscle at the top of the back in human anatomy. But I was kind of shocked when that mysterious sexy man just called out my name. Do you think he noticed that I reacted so tensely to it? Sometimes I think that it must just be easier if people knew that I'm actually a dinosaur that emerged about 230 million years ago in the Triassic as a split within the broader group of dinosaur forms. But I'm afraid that people would not accept me. Maybe he or Leon would understand. They seem like such warm people to me. Or maybe they'll never talk to me again. Mr. Robson is licking his salty anus with great precision. No, two dads, no. Why do they have to put salty anus? The dinosaur lets out a giggle at the sight. Robson always puts a smile on her face. Even during moments like these, where she feels insecure and anxious. How does she know it's salty? He was there for me from the first moment I met him. It's been years now, but I still remember it as if it was yesterday. The dinosaur looks up, trying to activate a flashback. I still remember him lying there in that wet bag. It was a rainy night when the dinosaur was sobbing on her way home from a bad date. When she suddenly heard a strange noise coming from the alley. Was that a cat? She could barely hear the sound above the sound of the rain splashing on the street. But even when she thinks back to the moment, she can still hear that desperate cry. A few final breaths, desperately trying to squeeze a hopeless sound out of an exhausted set of lungs. From the bottom of a dumpster. When she opened the dumpster and carefully moved some bags, the faint sound became a little louder. The dinosaur? Then she saw the bag. The bag that Mr. Robson was in. A bag with just enough accidental air holes to barely keep him alive. Kate's welcome in. When she opened the bag, she saw him, curled up, shivering from the cold. You want me to do a cosplay? The dinosaur with the double Ds? Okay, yeah, that's the name of the game. So thin and starved that it really made his six-pack pop. But still, it was a very sad moment because of the almost dying part. Mr. Robson had a tough life. When Mr. Robson was just a cute little kitten, he was used as a model cat. Day in and day out, he was placed under blazing hot studio lights so that his owner could take pictures for things like memes, social media, greeting cards, and similar things in that vein. They only gave him just enough food so that he wouldn't act up and stay calm, while they put him in awkward positions and funny outfits in front of the camera. But Mr. Robson didn't know any better. He gladly did it for his owners. Even under the hot lights, he cherished those moments, because they were only the moments when his owners really paid attention to him. Shut the fuck up! Who's chopping onions? Who's chopping onions? That's your armpits, HK. Even on the day where things went wrong. The day he got dressed up as a cowboy. Oh. Although it looked very cute and funny, he had not eaten for 2 days. And he was too tired to muster up the strength to stay on the rocking horse. He felt dizzy for a moment and slipped off the horse with his cute kitten body. He didn't even feel the impact he made from rolling off the table. He only saw a bright light. He can't remember what happened next, but when he woke up, he heard his owners discussing what to do with him. They sounded concerned. And even though Robson was very weak, it made him feel good. Only then did he feel the burning sensation of his burn on his paw. He had rolled into a studio light during the fall, and his hair had been burned away by the heat. On the way to the bed, Robson was very scared. He could not see a thing and was not used to the loud hum of the car. He hadn't been in a car many times before, but he knew he had put on a brave face so his owners wouldn't worry about him. Mr. Robson, if his owners had maybe put him in this bag because they knew that he was very scared of the vet, and it would be less scary for him this way. But then the car stopped. He felt that he was being picked up, feeling the texture of the burlap sack scraping against his wound as he was lifted up. He stayed strong. He knew they were almost at the vet now. But then he felt himself suddenly being thrown down. This is so stupid, it's just a game. The chaos made it difficult for him to hear what his owner's muffled voices were saying. But when the water started to seep in from the bottom of the bag, Robson realized he wasn't going to the vet. He had been thrown into the water. This has to be a mistake, right? My owners would never do this, right? Confusing and desperate thoughts raced through his mind. The water slowly rose to his chest muscles, his neck, and up to his chin. Funny enough, the feeling of panic decreased the higher the water rose. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. As he thought this, he felt just how exhausted he was from the past years. As if he was finally allowing himself to relax and that he no longer had to pretend. A tear welled up in the corner of his eye. Not because this was the end, but because even then, he couldn't believe that his owners would do this. As a tear runs down his cheek towards the rising water, he slowly closes his eyes. Save him. His owner's voice sounds panicky from outside the bag, while Robson now finds himself being carried away by the water. Robson opens his eyes. I knew it. Then he hears the voice of the other owner. Hurry. But it's already too late. The water was already up to his eyes. But despite that, Mr. Robson feels happy. Happy because he was so wrong about his owners. Suddenly the water descends at a rapid pace from the holes at the bottom of the bag, and Robson feels himself being lifted. His owners open the bag carefully, but hastily. Robson fights the instinct to squint as the bright sunlight shines in as they open the bag, just so he can see his owners again, as soon as possible. But when his cute little cat head peeks out from the edge of the bag, the first thing he sees are not the familiar faces of his owners, but a lens of a camera pointed at him. The years of being a cute kitten were long behind him, and a burn mark isn't cute enough. I can't believe we went from talking about hard nipples to sad cat stories. Enough to be put on memes and happy birthday cards. They threw him in the water just to be fished out again and filmed it. The video was then called "Saving a Cat from Drowning." The video received millions of views and his owners became heroes. Once again, money was made from his suffering. Dozens of videos later, it took him longer and longer to recover. Mr. Robson was getting older and more exhausted than before. But his owners were happy, so he was happy too. Until the inevitable day came when they got a new cat to replace him. After years of treating him like trash, they eventually placed him in the trash. Wrapped him in a garbage bag, dumped in a container. What Robson remembers most, that this is what they didn't even say bye to him. This time there was no one around to save him. If the dinosaur wasn't there that night, no one would have opened the bag before the garbage was picked up the next day. I still remember it so vividly. Those big, frightened, round eyes that looked at me when I opened that bag. Afraid that even his cry for help was something he would be punished for. But when I asked him if he wanted to come home with me, that anxious look turned into a grateful smile. And even when there was no reason for him to trust anyone, he was there for me that night. He picked me up and took me home. Since then, home finally really feels like home. Holy shit. Yo, Falcon, welcome in. I don't know, when it comes to animals, like, I just can't, even though it's a fictional game, but like when it comes to animals and I hear stuff like that, like even like in real life, I can't handle it. Alrighty, anyways. Next to her in bed, Mr. Robson looks at her questioningly. He then rubs his head on her as if he could read her thoughts. He is an old cat now, but he has fully recovered. The hair on his paws has grown back, and a little of his burns are still visible. His shaved legs graze. The dinosaurs died. So cute, I love him. Alright, guys. I thought I'd be okay. Tears were one of them. Oh man. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one that got so emotional. But it's just crazy to me that we literally started the game off on such a perverted note. And now we're reading, you know, sad cat stories. I'll stop saying I hate it. Yeah, please stop saying that. How has it been so far? It's been pretty well. It's been very interesting. The phone on her bedside table vibrates as the screen lights up. One new message received. She gets a bad feeling in her toned abdomen as she hesitates to open the message. Huh? It's the same number as last week. I can disassociate just fine. The bear reading made it hit hard. I have another question for you. But think carefully about whether this is really how you feel. Are you ready? She looks at her phone with a confused look. What kind of strange thing is this? I know this is my phone. I meant that message. Are you ready for your next question? Am I ready for the next question, guys? Yes. Who is this? I think you got the wrong number, or ignore the message, guys. What are we picking? A, B, C, or D? All right, you know what? We're gonna go with A. She is visibly startled when she immediately receives the next message. The message only contains a question. A question that, although strange, actually makes her think. Can having a pet be a deal breaker for you in a potential relationship? She doesn't know if it's because of the therapy sessions, if it's just an interesting dilemma, or if she's just plain bored, but she decides to answer in all honesty. Can having a pet be a deal breaker for me in a relationship? No. But let me see what you guys think. But I already know it's a fucking no. Yeah, like this is a given. But no-nos? Why is having a pet a deal breaker? Unless you're allergic to it or something? Allergy, okay, you know what, you're right. Is the pet in the question the ex-partner? Alright, we're gonna go with no, but I do understand the whole allergy. Mal, how you doing? Big sleep, no. No, big sleep. Unless an exotic pet though, like a rattlesnake. Alright, so overall we're probably gonna go with no, but I do get the what ifs. Mal, pal, great to see you. Before she can even think about whether she fully agrees with her own answer, she receives yet another message. All these cucks in chat be like, there's only room enough for me for this pet in this relationship. I voted for yes for the irony. Interesting. Did you know that 81.5% of people give this answer? Is that so? Huh? Yeah, you're right. It's getting late. Robson, do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Oh yeah, sorry. R.I.P. Pets and plants are a good sign though. She already has a bunch of useless fucks around though. I could just be one more. Karume. Alright guys, we're back in the waiting room. Whew. That week was tough. With the cat story. I kiss her mother, In a hurry, and with a lot of sloshing sounds, Dinosaur walks in while looking at the clock. What sloshing sounds? 10 minutes early. Luckily, well in time. I guess there wasn't any need to rush after all. Phew, I'm so hot. The dinosaur waves her shirt in the hope of cooling herself down. The movements make her king-sized breast slap against her chest. Nothing sexual, but it does happen, so. Why they gotta be king sized? Oh, Jokey, were you here? Before, when she sat down, the chair made her buttocks made a wet sound when she slapped her cheeks on the chair, and it actually had a sound in the background. I don't know if you were there. This game is nuts, yes. No, I just got here since Mario, Jokey. Gotcha. Well, I hope you're well. That's hilarious. Yum. The dinosaur takes a seat in the empty waiting room. Is it weird that I dressed up this time, hoping I would see him again? If he knew that, he'd probably think that I was some crazy wall crawler or something. It's kind of weird to think that I would see him again anyway, after he was early for his appointment twice already. Maybe it's for the best. Dr. Leon probably isn't warning me about him for nothing. She looks like she has the same clothes on. Still, she decides to fantasize about the man for a moment. What will I fantasize about? His veins? No, maybe I should listen to Leon after all. Chat, what are we doing?
It's not my fault.
Yo, quick, you're the only one that put B. I know, Chad, I know. Alright, let's go with veins. She fantasizes about the throbbing veins that are wrapped around the mysterious man's arm, like eels. But she snaps out of it because the door to the waiting room swings open. The attractive man she met earlier comes rushing in. When he sees the dinosaur, he suddenly stops rushing and tries to take a seat in the waiting room nonchalantly. With a big smirk, the dinosaur looks at the clock and then back at that beefcake. Beefcake. He might want to see a doctor about those throbbing veins. Oh, she's a freak. Early again? Are you? I'm starting to think that you can't tell time. The man looks at her playfully. That's because I was also always late for my telling time lessons. What should I do? Alright guys, should we laugh at his joke or should we be dicks and have an awkward silence? A or B? I kind of want to do A. I mean, I kind of want to pick B. At least he didn't call her stupid, right? Does he have a World War II helmet in his Peter. Now you can't be both and funny. See, say okay. Alright, you know, let's laugh at the joke. Well, actually, awkward silence. The dinosaur stares at him with a questioning look.
Oh!
On his face, she can see that he is disappointed that he went for it. He will now be reliving this moment a few more times in bed tonight.
Huh?
Well, actually, if I'm being honest, I can't believe this guy said, does he have a World War II helmet? If I'm being honest, I mean, he starts to stumble over his words. To be honest, cringe as fuck. I want to be honest with you. But now that I'm about to say it, I'm afraid you're really going to see me as a full-on crazy fuck Skywalker. I'm sure it won't be that bad. This time I'm not really early or, well, not by accident. I just really enjoyed our conversation last time. And well, I was hoping to run into you today, if I arrived a little earlier again. Randy is hopping around in his balls. You can clearly see that he finds it difficult to explain. I don't know if you agree, but to me our conversation somehow felt so familiar so fast. More than the conversations with Dr. P even. Is that crazy? Oh man, I must sound insane. He's so cute when he's embarrassed. Is that crazy? Yup, be understanding. Alright, what do we think, guys? I like him better than the doctor. Watch him turn out to be a psychopath though, and that the doctor, or I don't know, maybe the doctor's just very jealous. I can't tell. I'm not sure where this narrative is going. Alright, let's be understanding. It is a bit crazy, but so is caramel sea salt, and we all seem to act as if that is normal as well. Welcome back, Prince. You're a dino, you can protect yourself. The dinosaur feels relieved and secretly less strange herself for hoping to see him again today. She sneaks a peek at his moist biceps that make any shirt look tight. She lets her prehistoric snake tongue slip out a few times to catch some of the scent.
It's not my fault.
Some reptiles smell with their tongues.
Away your peace. Drowning.
Hey, what's your name by the way? What's your name anyway? Yo, what that tongue do?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He hesitates for a moment. They taste the air. My name is Hunk. I know. It's a dumb name. She wants to smell his dick. But my parents are both obsessed with looks. My mother is a model, and my father is an actor and plastic surgeon. Day in, day out, they are only busy with their appearance. Sometimes it even seems like looks are the only thing that matters to them. He emotionally stares into space for a moment. Very coincidentally, this is also in the direction of the dinosaur, half bare feet. She wants to smell she wants to smell his dick. Oh, he's like the cat. That's why I personally don't like superficiality. I think I said that right. No, not me. I think the inside is the most important. Super cute. The name Hunk, I've heard worse. Pretty dumb, I agree. Alright guys, A or B? A or B? Bunny, close your... Bunny, this game is not for you, Bunny. Bunny, do me a favor, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Hello, Bunny. Oh no, Bunny, close your eyes. Hunk? I've heard worse. But you just have to think about it like this. At least your name isn't HK. Bitch? Ain't no way, bitch. I thought my name was Zim. And honestly, I think Hunk fits you just fine. Am I actually flirting? I normally never do that. Or is it using your Steam account name? Yeah, I think so. I think it's using my Steam account name. I appreciate the compliment. But to be honest, I don't like being that attractive. I'm done with people just seeing me as a piece of sexy meat that they want to have sex with. No, I am much more than that. The dinosaur stares at his breast while she barely listens to him because he's attractive. Honestly, it only makes me feel so lonely. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. The dinosaur heart skips a beat. Wait a minute. Lonely? That's how I feel too. A tear almost wells up in the corner of her eye. But then the door to Dr. Leon's office swings open.
Aha!
The dinosaur with the big knockers come in. It's time for your appointment. Oh my god. I took a nap at Bloodborne. Yeah, I beat the game. As she stands up, the dinosaur looks at Hunk with concern and places her claw on his muscular shoulder. I feel sorry for you. Oh, don't worry. The doctor says that if I apply ointments for 2 weeks, it will go away. Come in. Wait, you know what I just noticed? Last boss is easy though. I wasn't expecting you to be stuck on it. Honk. I chose the bad ending. And it took me right into NG+, so I actually did not do the last boss game. I beat the game. I did the DLC. But I didn't do the final base game boss, and I'm pissed. But we don't talk about it. You know what I noticed? Oh, well. It's okay. Every time... you know what it is? I don't know if she's... Well, actually, no, it's not true, because he told her to stay away, so it's not like the guy's imaginary. But, like, every time she's, like, trying to talk to the other guy, it's like he's answering. Like, does he not see that that guy's there, too? I didn't want to piss you off. It's okay, Honk. It's okay. He's mogging him? He's trying to be a cock block. Oh, he's a cock block. What would you have placed Bloodborne among Dark Souls trilogy? Least favorite, to be honest. Maybe he's peacocking? Give me one moment. In the meantime, please take a seat. Dr. Leon says while he is sitting at his desk intently looking through a book. The dinosaur notices that he looks very intelligent doing it. The cover of the book reads, How to Pretend You're Reading, for beginners. Interesting. He puts the book down and takes off his glasses. While clasping his hands together, he leans his imposing body towards her. I know you previously had your doubts about coming back here every week, so I think it's great that you're going through with it. Alright guys, are we still a bit nervous, unsure, or are we happy to see him? I just noticed the somebody said, oh, does he have a World War II helmet in his pants? Yo, that comment cracked me up. Alright guys, what are we going for, A or B? Guys seem sus as fuck. I don't know who's the sus one. When hearing herself talk, she is shocked by her own flirty tone and tries to overcompensate by adding, bitch, to it. For today, I have prepared a coordination test. A coordination test? What does that entail? We will test whether you can visualize in your head. You can also translate onto paper. Don't worry, it sounds more complicated than it is. Basically, we're just going to be drawing. During the first round of this test, we will test how good you are at visualizing something you see every day. Preferably something you care about. Something you associate with joy. Like my sweet cat, Mr. Robson? Correct. That's a great choice. I'll give you 60 seconds to draw Mr. Robson as best as you can from memory. Are you ready? Yes. We'll say yes. Okay, here we go. I think it looks great. Nailed it. I think it looks great. Alright, time's up. Let's see. Leon doesn't move a muscle while holding the drawing in front of him. Briefly, he looks at the dinosaur and then back at the drawing. Are you proud of yourself? The dinosaur holds up a photo of Mr. Robson next to her artwork to see how accurately she drew him. Okay, so we can't really... No, he doesn't have saggy skin. We can't really draw a picture of a dick. Am I proud? Pretty proud. I would like to apologize. Think of it as a kind of action painting. You don't know what my cat looks like? Maybe he does look like this. Alright guys, you get to pick. And why is Great Spanish you're welcoming? Alright, for the second round, we're going to do things a little differently. I want to ask you to firmly hold onto your pencil and then close your eyes. For the next round, we will see if you can visualize specific topics without looking. In other words, drawing in the dark. The dinosaur closes her eyes gracefully. She finds it very exciting because she cannot see what Leon is up to now. Could he be secretly watching me now? Meanwhile, Leon picks up something out from under his nail and wonders what it is. He then smells it and looks disgusted. Fucking hell. Alright, is that an HK cat? Thank you for adding that, Jatsby. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's fucking nasty. I would now like you to draw the following. An apple. You get 10 seconds. Are you ready? Yes. Start. Time is up. Let's see the result. You can now open your eyes. I mean, that's pretty good though. Ain't no way you did that. I tried to put a leaf and a stem, not a flag. Well, it was with your eyes closed, I guess. It's not a sailboat. Filled with pride, the dinosaur looks at a drawing and then confidently nods at Leon. Alright, for the next round, we're going to make it just a little more difficult. During this round, I would like to ask you to draw a clock in the dark. Include all numbers and the hands at 5 o'clock. Please, close your eyes. The dinosaur closes her eyes. Ready? Start. Time is up. I don't want to show you guys. I do not want to show you guys. Let's see the result. Oh, it was 4 o'clock. I meant to do it a little bit lower at 5. Guys, that's not bad. If I just had... That's pretty good. What the fuck? Not too shabby, to be honest. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. If only I thought I had the number 5 there. I'm missing number... Wait. Why do I have 12, 11, and 12? Counting. Quite beautiful. Oh. For abstract art. The dinosaur looks at a drawing with satisfaction. And wonders whether she might have a bad powers because she functions so well in the dark. Why did I put 212? We're almost done. But we're bumping up the difficulty just a little bit more. But for this round, I would like to ask you to draw a human face including all features with your eyes closed. Full of unearned confidence, the dinosaur nods as she closes her eyes. Time is up. Let's see the result. Feel free to open your eyes now. I'm too good. Mona Lisa, guys. Not bad. But you forgot the eyebrows. Okay, it's time for the last round. This is an improvisation round. During this round, you can draw whatever you want. A test of impulsivity and creativity. Whatever comes to mind. No, I don't think we should be drawing penises because that might be TOS. Please draw a, okay, we could draw that HK emo. Even though the possibilities here are endless, a lot of people still feel this is more stressful than a clear objective. The dinosaur starts stressing because of the difficult assignment. But don't worry, if it makes you feel better, it's not like these drawings would ever end up in a museum anyway. Nothing personal. You know what? I feel like I should draw that HK excuse me emo. The dinosaur feels relieved by his insult. Are you ready? Here we go. Guys, we're gonna draw HK, excuse me.
You're done.
Leon softly whispers in her right ear. The micro ASMR session sends a wave of goosebumps all over the dinosaur's voluptuous body. It's like her goosebumps have goosebumps. You got Cosby? Wait a minute. What have you done? The dinosaur opens her eyes. You ruined my ebony desk. She feels guilty. That does look like Uter. When she sees that she accidentally drew on the ebony desk. I'm so sorry. I couldn't see where I was drawing because of my eyelids covering my eyeballs. Leon tries to wipe the art piece away to no avail. But when Leon sees the dinosaur looked worried, the dinosaur's worried look, he is startled. It's okay. He says in a soothing voice, what should I do? Can I make it up to you, seductive or proud of her art? Bro, guys, please pick A. Please pick A. That's not an hour not okay. Okay, that does look like that emote, sort of. Alright, A. Is there any way I can make it up to you? Hello, Vegas. The dinosaur looks intently into Leon's eyes. Well, honestly, it's not made out of that. There is something I could think of that I would like from you.
It's not my fault.
Leon just barely dares to look at her.
Ha
If you ever want to teach me how to draw a cat like that, I would really appreciate it. Boo! He holds up the drawing of Mr. Robson she drew earlier and studies it with a satisfied expression. Sweet little guy, he comments. I'll hold you to that. You're really talented, you know. There is a moment of silence as they look deeply into each other's eyes. But then the dinosaur notices that Leon nervously looks away for a moment. Well, I think we put enough effort in for today. Will you be back next week? I think so. She hesitates because she knows that if she continues therapy, she will eventually have to share her secret. Yo, SD, you're welcome in. That she is one of those full-on reptilian species. Are you sure I shouldn't fix the table? No, don't worry about it. You should probably first fix that little piece of snot in your nose. Oh. You should fix your fucking nail. Yes. Leon is a bad doctor. Oh. The dinosaur is shocked and, out of reflex, immediately wipes her arm across her nose. A dumb choice because everyone knows that only the booger is somewhere on her arm, which is probably even more disgusting. Can we kill him again, right? See you next week. For the rest of the day, the dinosaur wondered how long she had been walking around with a booger in her nose without anyone saying anything about it at all. Bro, I don't like this doctor. I think the hunk is way better at this point. This guy is so fucking nasty and rude. Like, imagine you're on a date and you're flirting with the guy or a girl and she's like, yeah, you have a booger in your nose. Like, fuck you. And you have an AD in your pants. Phew. The dinosaur is exhausted and flopped into her bed without showering. Her legs spread open. Dr. Dickhead. Should be romantic and slurp that book up for you. So her feet are still dirty for those who are interested. Press 1 if you were interested. Excuse me? Next to her, Mr. Robson is purring in her arm. What shall we do? Pet his sweet little head or just let him be? Let's pet him. Let's pet him. He is so cute. That was another intense day, but I do feel quite good about it. Is therapy good for me after all? Yes, I did see him again. His name is Hunk. What a unique name, huh? So having fun with it. I actually like the game. I feel like it's fun. It's fun. I needed a little break from Souls. And that for such a modest man. I wonder why he talks to Dr. Leon. You're right. I know, that's none of my business, but I'm still quite curious. No, I don't think it's for his catnip addiction. That's generally exclusively a cat thing. Due to the exciting day, she is more comfortable than usual, and she starts to doze off almost immediately. Her phone, which is super coincidentally placed between her legs, vibrates. The dinosaur gets startled. Huh? Another message? Again? Are you ready to be honest? Awesome mug, thank you, yodeling. Huh? Am I ready to be honest? Alright guys, are we gonna say yes mom? Or stop messaging me? What is it guys, A or B? Message me 50 more times. I kinda wanna keep going. I said let's keep going, let's keep talking to whoever the stranger is, cause why not, right? Yeah, let's keep going. Message sent. What do you find the most attractive? What do you find the most attractive characteristic in a potential partner? Status, talent, confidence, humor. Ooh, I want to say C or D. I want to say either C or D. Confidence. I mean, nothing's attractive than when your partner has confidence and humor. So I'm like debating. Yo, Joannes, what's going on? C or D? Honestly, D. I'm thinking of humor as well. Let's go with humor. A confident person is funny though, but like if they are a cuck though, the humor ain't funny. That's true. That's also true. She is startled again when she receives a message back almost immediately. Hello, Rocky. Rocky, guess what we're playing? One new message. She hesitates for a moment, but then opens the message anyway. Is that my new avatar? Should we update it? Did you know that this is what most people think? Status 7.4, talent 9.3, confidence 25.2, humor 58. Matrix, welcome in. Good to know that talentless have a chance. Yeah, we're done with Bloodborne. Huh? Is that true? She puts her phone on her bedside table and plops back down on her pillow with a serious look on her face. Who keeps sending me these kind of things? Whether it's a wrong number or not, the dinosaur can't deny that it's interesting to think about. I have to say that humor does remind me of Hunk. Maybe that's why I'm already secretly looking forward to the next week. I know, that might not be the best reason to go. But if it motivates me to go to therapy, it might still help me in the long run. Anyways, Rock, you like the cat? I can't deny that Leon has also piqued my interest. I know how it sounds. It's weird to say because I barely know them. Who do I like more? That's hard to say. Guys, Leon or Hunk? I would say Hunk. HK getting a DM. What a cat. I would say Hunk. I can't decide. I don't know. I feel like Hunk. The other guy literally called her stupid and said she had a booger in her nose. Like no. I'm gonna say Hunk. The dinosaur dreams away for a moment. Hunk. For a moment, she fantasizes about what it would be if Hunk were next to her right now. But then in a flash, as an unexpected lightning strike, the fantasy turns into uncertainty. But why would I even think about that? As if any of them would even have a spark of interest in me if they found out I was a monster. Guys, doesn't her titties... Guys, look at her titties for a second. No, they don't look like eggs. Frosted those bad boys. An actual dinosaur. Hi, Zach, Yuna. How you doing, Zach? This game? Yep, we're playing this game, Zach. An actual dinosaur? which emerged about 230 million years ago in the Triassic era as a split within the broader groups of the dinosaur forms. I will always be so alone. That's a very articulated and substantiated point you just made there. This Chrono Trigger if the reptiles want stupid. Mr. Robson is my goat. Mr. Robson is awesome, especially after hearing his heartbreaking story, which I cried. Anyways, it's getting late. Let's go to sleep. Robson, you really can't say that type of stuff in 2025 anymore. I wonder what he said. Shut up, chat. When the dinosaur walks into the waiting room, she sees Hunk already sitting there. She probably said something racist. He did exclamation vanish. He probably said bald. She notices that the knot in her stomach, which she always felt before, is less prevalent today, knowing that she is going to have a moment with Hunk. The dinosaur wants to play it cool, but can't contain the smile on her cold, blooded face when she sees Hunk sitting. Did I miss something? She looks at the floor shyly as she takes a seat next to him on one of the hard, uncomfortable chairs in the waiting room. Wait, did I miss something? What the fuck is that? Wood. You nailed that hairstyle at least? Midnight, thank you for the bits. Good morning, Hunk. It feels strange to call him by his name. What a coincidence to see you here today. Good morning. For some reason, he seems a little nervous. He has a serious look on his appetizing face. Still, he forces a smile at her. Alright guys, ask him what's going on, cheer him up, distract him, ignore his emotions. No, Rocky, you're staying. I'm thinking either distract him or cheer him up. Mod held on. No, you have to stay here. Ignore his emotions. Should we play hard to get? Cheer him up? Well, it seems like Chad really wants me to cheer him up, so we'll go with that. Your veins look good today. He takes a deep breath. I need to talk to you. I never heard him with such a serious tone before. Is this going to be bad news? I do respect you immensely, and I appreciate the conversations we've had. The dinosaur nods attentive, but slightly nervously. I would even go so far as to say that I feel like we have a connection. I agree. I barely know you. Guys, I'm gonna go with I agree. I agree. I want to share something with you that is very important to me. But man, I'm terrified that this is going to change things between us. Share something? He hesitates for a moment. He's also a dinosaur. Then he takes a deep breath, intended to muster up some courage. He then carefully slides his hand into his shorts. Carefully, he mumbles to himself as he appears to gently rub onto something. JWoww, welcome in. What the hell is he going to show me? He slowly takes out a glass jar out of his pocket. There is a lid on it, punctured with holes. There are about 10 ants in the jar. Not an impressive amount of ants. Impressive. Thanks. Caught them all myself. And this isn't as easy as it sounds, as these little creatures are tiny, fast, and fucking strong. Did you know that? The dinosaur sees that a weight has been lifted from Hunk's shoulders now, that he has shown his ants. The stressed expression on his face turns to pride. Wait, that's it? Ants? This is all happening too fast for me? So, like, I don't know what to think of that. I don't even know what to make of that. Like, so like, what are we? Yeah, let's go with B. Hunk is too busy staring at his ants to notice the dinosaur's insensitive comments. Did you know that there's a spider called the ant spider? This spider pretends to be an ant, and so that it can live unnoticed among the ant colony. Can you imagine that? The spider just lives among a population that has no idea what kind of monster the spider really is. Not even notices. No one even notices it's a spider and a liar. Kinda sounds a little familiar. The dinosaur awkwardly smiles while Hunk is still staring enthusiastically into his pot. Yep. Really bizarre. How cool is that? Living among the ants. I wish I could do that, man. I just love ants. Would you like to take an ants quiz? No, I'm not in school.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't really expect you to say no. I had prepared quite a few questions too. Guys, he became lame. Jatsby with his ant collection. The dinosaur finds his passion and enthusiasm endearing. Hunk wants to slide the jar back into his jacket pocket, but for some wacky reason he misses and the glass jar slips out of his hands. Oh no! Guys, not the ants. The jar shatters on the ground with a loud clatter. Shocked, Hunk lets out a desperate cry. No! My life's work! The dinosaur is not that emotionally invested in the ants, so she doesn't really care about that much. This bitch. Hunk falls to his knees and desperately starts searching for his ants. Please, can you help me find the ants? Hunk looks at the dinosaur with pleading eyes. Should I help Hunk find back his ants? Don't be such a baby, they're just ants. A bear natürlich. But of course. We should help him. Jatsby. The dinosaur pauses for a moment to leave room for a compliment about her impressive language skills. Thanks for wanting to help me. Are we looking for ants? Because I can't see shit. I mean, there's a spider. Yo, I think I might be blind. The bulge on the carpet, I clicked it. On the right wall? Dude, there's like nothing. Keyhole for the door? Oh, I found one. Hunk's eye starts to sparkle. Wait. Whoa, I found another one. Nice job. And that's number 3. Shut the fuck up. The waiting room does look a lot different from this angle, don't you think? In the toy box? Yeah, I got it. Why, maybe there's another one? The cactus? I'm clicking the cactus. Between the leaves on the floor and the table? The dinosaur gets down on all fours to look under the table. With a lot of unnecessary moaning, she manages to take a look. Gotcha! I found another one. As she turns around to show Hunk the ant, she catches him glancing at her reptilian buttocks while she was bending under the table. Hey, I'm pretty sure there are no ants in there. Did you click the picture of the ant on the wall? Right corner cactus? Yeah, I already got that one. The sun in the boat picture? Oh. Wait. This one, I already found it. Oh wait, it's already circled. Okay. Ants do seem really small lately. Oh, okay, so it was this one? So which one we were missing? We're missing that one. Oh, and there was one right over here. I quit. Looking for ants is boring if you can't find them. Disappointed, Hunk looks up at her and then continues to search on his own. While Hunk is still desperately crawling on the floor, the door to Leon's office swings open. Salamander with big tits. It's time for your appointment. Oh, I gotta go. Well, will I see you again next week? Depends, as long as you don't lose your vision in the meantime. Acute blindness is a real thing. Anyway, come on in. Welcome. Please take a seat. Thank you. The dinosaur softly places her butt on the chair opposite to Leon. Can you imagine it?
Huh?
Say, before we start, are you still talking to that guy in the waiting room? Oh, yeah, sorry. Maybe I should have discussed it with you. I was wondering, did you notice anything strange about him? He seems like a nice person, a nice enough guy with a six-pack, strange messages at night. But how do we know that's connected to Hunk? I think we should go with A. We should go with A. Of course, I can't say a thing because of the doctor-patient bond I have with him. But let's just say there are reasons why he also sees me every week. It's not my place to judge. That guy must be deranged, hypocritical. Let's go with A. That's very compassionate of you. You're a good person, the dinosaur. Don't make me blush because it makes me aggressive. Anyway, how are you doing this week? I think I'm starting to feel a lot better about myself in recent times. I don't know. Maybe I need another massage. Yep, we'll go with the massage. Nice try.
Aha!
Today we are going to do the Rorschach. Wait, how do you say that word? Rorschach? Rorschach. Rorschach? Rockshach? Leon's creepy as fuck. Rorschach? Rorschach. Rorschach. In this test, I will show you a number of ink blots. And since Mr. Rorschach apparently wasn't a good artist, we were left to figure out what these spots are supposed to be for ourselves. Rorschach. These interpretations tell me more about your character traits and your subconscious way of thinking. The dinosaur stares at the fly of Leon's pants. Oh, that's in the game. That's in the game. I thought there was a bug on my screen.
It's not my fault.
I was like, I'm fucking punching this monitor so hard right now. There's one specific blot that I would like to interpret for him.
Like you have no.
Ew. What is that filthy creature doing here? With a terrified swipe of Leon's hand, the ant is launched from the desk. That must have been one of Hunk's ants. Interesting creatures, though, those ants. Have you heard about the ant spider? A beautiful creature that... Yup. Oh. Anyway, it's time for the Rorschach test. Are you ready? The dinosaur was ever so ready for it. Yes, Stain, you need to interpret. Am I ready? Yes. I told you so. Alright, the dinosaur, here we go. Leon takes an image from behind his desk with an abstract ink blot on it. Can you tell me what you see in this ink blot? I see a rose, an eye, a flower, a deep fall, or a rectum. Okay, I'm gonna play this myself. I'm gonna go with flower. Interesting. Leon carefully notes his findings on his notepad. Then he pulls out a second image. And what about this image? A bird, an airplane, a veiny butterfly. I don't know if it's just me, but I see a penis. I'm gonna go... No, I'm gonna play this one myself. I'm gonna go with an airplane. Okay, bizarre. Again, Leon scribbles his finding on his papers. And what do you see in the next image? Shame, the sweet cat on the planet Earth. Wait, is this my drawing? One of those pretentious piece of art? That's my drawing. Oh, oops. I have no idea how this ended up with the rest of the images, which barely resemble anything. And what do you feel when looking at the following image? Hammerhead shark, a bike, one of those Rorschach ink blots, another penis. You know, let's go for penis. Dr. Leon makes another extensive note. As she follows his hand's movement, he appears to write down the letters dumb. And then finally this one. Leon holds his index finger up to his chin as he looks at the dinosaur questioningly. A reproductive organ, an ink blot in the shape of a penis, full-on penile action. Are you serious? Let's go with C. Wait, why do all these images slightly resemble private parts? That's just your interpretation. You have to understand that these are abstract ink blots. What you see is a reflection of your feelings. To one person, his might be a soothing field of flowers. where to you, it lets you express your unhealthy obsession with genitals. Oh. The dinosaur feels somewhat caught with this revelation. Leon finishes his notes based on the dinosaur's last answer and hesitantly nods. I see. He scrolls through the results. Yes. I think I see what part of your problem might be. Wait. A diagnosis? Already? Leon holds his index finger and thumb on his chin like no one does when they're really thinking. Your desperate answers to these abstract blots make it all too clear. How did I not see this before? I would say that one of the things that may be bothering you is that you are lonely. If he already knows this, he is only one step away of finding out what the actual reason is. That I'm a huge carnivore that can grow up to 14 meters long and can weigh 8 tons. A dinosaur. The dinosaur feels caught red-handed and starts blushing. Do you agree with this? Maybe you're right. Nope. I'm gonna say maybe you're right. Studies show that the social interactions and partnership are among the basic human needs for many. Maybe that's something to think about. Okay, Leon, I'll think about it. In bed tonight. Naked. Leon starts blushing. The dinosaur surprises herself and doesn't know where she got the goddamn nerve from to act like this today. I'll think about it very long and slowly because of my walnut-sized brain. Leon's breathing speeds up as she talks into his ear. That fucking ant again.
Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't taking
The dinosaur is so close to him now that she can see his goosebumps appear.
Whoa!
Ew. Where do those filthy animals come from? My apologies. There's no way to present my office. I'm going to clean it right away. See you next week. Alright, let's keep going. While she is patting dry some of her... How do you say that word? Erogenous zones? The dinosaur steps out of the bathroom, contently. Alright, I need to take a break for a second. Oh, erogenous. Oh, erogenous. She feels a lot more relieved after today. Hunk shares something with me that he never dared to share with anyone else. His ant collection. The way he opened up to me gives me hope that one day I might be able to do the same. Also, Leon has already found out that I feel lonely. Do I really come across that desperate? Or is he just bringing this out in me? As she slips into her slightly see-through nightgown, she sees Mr. Robson already sleeping in his iconic ball shape. As she prepares to carefully lie down next to him, she sees her phone screen light up because a message has just come in. What a mood breaker. She already knows what's coming next. This must be one of those disturbing messages again. On her phone, she sees a message from the mysterious number with a question. Straight to the point, eh? Do you believe that you can sense when something bad is about to happen? The question gives her an anxious feeling in her gut. Do I believe I can sense when something bad is about to happen? No. I feel like I don't have that sense. She just had a major titty attack. I feel like I don't have that sense of like when something bad's about to happen. Because then, I don't know. No, I don't have that feeling. She answers the question and puts the phone away without thinking about it any longer. Depends on how much SVU you watch. She is startled by the vibration of the incoming message. Irritated, she puts her phone on silent mode but still catches a glimpse of the message. Did you know that this is what other people think? Yes, I think I could sense it 63.3. No, I don't think I could sense it 36.7. Just leave me alone already. She catches herself saying this out loud by accident. But luckily, Mr. Robson doesn't respond. The corners of her mouth curl up as she sees him lying next to her, peacefully with his stomach up in the air. The dinosaur smiles at Robson and jokingly says, "You're no use to me at all, are you?" Immediately, the stressful thoughts fall away as she again realizes how Mr. Robson always makes her feel better. She strokes his cute little belly while he lies peacefully next to her. But when her hands touches his six-pack, she instantly notices that something is wrong. Mr. Robson? A wave of terror shoots through her heart like an arrow. With her hand on his thigh, she gently shakes him back and forth in an attempt to wake him up. This is the very first time he doesn't purr when she touches him. Mr. Robson? The tone in her voice sounds concerned. Is something wrong? Let me help you. But it's already too late. His muscles have already relaxed, and his body has already cooled down. Not blinking, the dinosaur stares at Mr. Robson, refusing to believe this is actually happening. Mr. Robson, no. Tears well up in her eyes as she desperately tries to come up with a solution. A solution that does not exist. She tries to wake him one last time, but to no avail. Robson? A stream of tears run down her face and her nipples. Sorry, I know it sounds inappropriate in this context, but that's just what is happening. When she carefully lifts him up and hugs him tightly, she sees a letter where he was just lying. Her hands are shaking while she picks up the letter, as she tries to wipe her tears from her eyes with her wrist. The letter was written by Robson and addressed to her.
Lieber Dinosaurier, wenn Sie dies lesen, bin ich leider nicht mehr am Leben.
Dear the dinosaur, if you are reading this, unfortunately, I am no longer alive.
Obwohl wir es vorzogen, nie darüber nachzudenken, wussten wir beide, dass dieses Abenteuer namens Leben eines Tages ein Ende haben würde.
Although we preferred never to think about it, we both knew that this adventure called life would one day come to an
Ich
end.
bin froh, dass dies in meinem Fall weitgehend auf Ihrer Seite liegen konnte.
And I'm glad that in my case, this was largely by your side.
Ich weiß, dass du Angst vor dem Alleinsein hast und dass es für dich schwierig sein wird.
I know that you are afraid of being alone, and that this will be difficult for
Aber
you.
glauben Sie mir, wenn ich sage, dass ich immer bei Ihnen sein werde.
But believe me when I say that I will always be with you.
Jede einzelne unserer Erinnerungen, jedes Abenteuer, das wir erlebt haben, ist jetzt ein Teil von dir.
Every one of our memories, every adventure we experience is now a part of you.
Und so werde auch ich immer ein Teil von dir sein.
And this way, I will always be part of you as well.
Während ich das schreibe und mir bewusst wird, wie süß das aussehen muss, ich frage mich, ob Katzen in den Himmel kommen.
As I write this, realizing how cute that must look, I wonder if cats go to heaven.
Wahrscheinlich nicht, weil ich einmal mit einer Taube gespielt habe, bis sie tot war.
Probably not, because I once played with a pigeon until it was dead.
Ich habe es doch nicht einmal gegessen. Erkenne das. Ich fand es einfach wunderschön.
I didn't even eat it. Realize that. I just did it for fun.
Ohnehin, ich möchte, dass du weißt, dass ich stolz auf dich bin.
Anyway, I want you to know that I am proud of
Du
you.
hast Angst, ein Monster zu sein, obwohl du der Einzige warst, der mich immer mit Liebe behandelt hat.
You're afraid you're a monster, when you were the only one who always treated me with love.
Sie haben Angst davor, wie die
He
Leute
died,
auf sie
Tilly.
reagieren würden, wenn die Leute sie kennenlernen würden, obwohl es ihre größte Ehre sein sollte.
You're afraid of how people will react to you if you if they really got to know you, when this really should be their greatest honor.
Du hast Angst, dass deine Hose zu eng
You're
ist,
afraid that your pants are
während
too
ich deine
tight,
Anallippen besser
while
sehen
it would
könnte.
only make me see your anal lips better.
Ich hoffe, dass auch nur
The
ein paar
dinosaur, I
dieser
hope that
Worte
even a few of these
ihnen
words
in
can bring you
Zukunft
just an
ein
ounce of
bisschen
extra
leichter
happiness.
fallen können.
Because
Denn wenn
if there is
es
someone who
jemanden gibt, der
deserves
es
it,
verdient,
it's you.
dann bist du es. Ich werde auf dich warten,
I will
bis
wait for
sich
you
unsere
until
Wege
our
wieder
paths
kreuzen.
cross again.
Es sei denn, jemand
Except
macht
if
im
someone makes a
Jenseits ein
pss, pss sound in the
Geräusch,
afterlife,
dann könnte
then I might
ich
rub
mir ein
my sweet
süßes
face
Gesicht
against
an
his
seinem
shin
Schienbein reiben.
and will maybe follow him.
Ich liebe dich, weil ich sehr süß bin.
I love you because I am very sweet. Farewell, Mr. Robson. The dinosaur gasps for air as she sobs
Oh
uncontrollably.
ja, und nur für den Fall, dass das Gerücht
P.S.
wahr
Oh
ist,
yeah.
damit du kackest,
And
wenn
just
du
in
stirbst,
case the rumor
lege
is
ich
true
einen 50
that you
$-Schein in den Umschlag,
poop when
damit
you
du neue
die,
Blätter bekommen
I
kannst.
put a $50 bill in the
Tut mir leid im
envelope
Voraus.
so you can get some new sheets. Sorry about that in advance. There is no $50 bill in the envelope. A tear falls onto the letter. Right after the word farewell, as if it were the full stop that ends the letter. Even when he wrote his farewell note, he only thought about me. He was so sweet. The dinosaur struggles to realize what has happened as she plants a kiss on his little cat face. A storm of panic and thoughts rush through her head. They all flow chaotically through one another in all directions, all with one conclusion. What do I do now? It's all too much for her. She can't control the flow of tears. The moment is even more sad than when Leonardo went under the Titanic. The overwhelming feeling of sadness physically hurts her as she cries. She gently presses Mr. Robson's body against her one last time, his dead face between those big melons. Now, I really am all alone. It is now a week later. When the dinosaur walks into the waiting room, she sees on the clock that she is 5 minutes late. This isn't like her at all. Normally she makes sure that she is always on time, so that people do not have to wait for her. The dinosaur is clearly still feeling down. She even looks a bit disheveled. She has bags under her eyes. Her clothes are not ironed, and you could tell from her eyes that she's been crying not long ago. Don't worry, she is still sexually attractive. Without even realizing he was there, Hung stands up to comfort her. What's going on? Did you make a onion hash? No, it's Mr. Robson. He's down for the count. Hung's eyes open wide. Oh no, that's horrible. His empathy makes her even more emotional and she collapses into his muscular arms. When her cheeks rest on his veiny bicep, it feels warm. His muscular human arms reminds her of those of her cat and pet Mr. Robson. I know how you feel. When he says that she hears him also getting choked up. The dinosaur looks up to see if he's a bitch. After last week's fall, one of my aunts also didn't survive. The lump in his throat grows audibly. He looks up, points to the sky, and then sends an air kiss up. Peace. What should I say to him? I don't know if that's quite the same though. Oh no, was it Mike? she's a bitch. She is a bitch. Let's go with You want to go with A? All right, let's go with A. You're right. Ants are indeed stronger and far more intelligent animals. Hunk grabs her shoulders and look into her eyes with a look as if he really means it. Listen, if you ever need a distraction or just want to talk about it, you can always come to me. I really appreciate that. But I'm afraid I'm not going to see you anymore after today. Huh? What do you mean? She can see on his face that he didn't see this coming. I have decided that today is going to be my last appointment with Dr. Leon. I've been thinking about this for a while now. If I can actually do this. If I can ever be completely open. But now, with this whole Robson thing going on, I don't think I can continue to do this anymore. Yo, Corgi. A shoulder cry on his... That's right, Bixley. For a moment, the dinosaur notices panic on Hunk's face. Never see you again? With a concerned look, Hunk thinks carefully about what he's about to say next. Never see you again. But don't you think right now is actually a good time to try and open up about your feelings, especially now that you're not feeling well? Don't get me wrong, but no one really ever wants to go to a therapist for fun. With all the overwhelming negative feelings of the past week, she hadn't looked at it that way for some reason. She remembers that Hunk and Leon had been nothing but a source of positivity since she met them. She briefly considered sexualizing him, but then realized that this may not be the most appropriate time. Does he have a tumor? Maybe you're right. That's so sweet of him. I really appreciate that. And don't take this the wrong way, but this is my number. You can always bother me if you ever want to talk about anything. He takes a piece of paper and writes down a phone number that consists exclusively of numbers. His phone number. That's so sweet of him. The dinosaur starts to blush. Wow, what a long number. And you know what they say about men with long numbers? No. Thank you. I appreciate that. Then the door to Leon's office swings open. Check this out. Leon storms into the waiting room while pointing at his mouth. While you were late, I learned to blow saliva bubbles. My number's 3. The dinosaur blushes again as she watches Leon's sensual lips blow a bubble of saliva that just barely leave his mouth. The bubble bursts within mere moments. Hold on. I can't do it anymore, now you guys are watching. He makes a few more attempts while Hunk and the dinosaur are watching patiently. None of the attempts are very impressive. Whatever. Come in, the dinosaur. The dinosaur is sitting slumped in the chair opposite of Dr. Leon while her thoughts have now wandered back to the loss of Mr. Robson again. She can hear Leon talking, but what he says doesn't quite register because of her wandering thoughts. With a concerned look, Dr. Leon looks at her from head to toenails and notices the bags under her eyes. Had a rough night of sleep? She snaps out of her wandering thoughts. Yeah, maybe. You look stressed? Is there a factor that just made you more stressed than usual this past week? That may be true. My sweet cat, Mr. Robson, passed away last week. Oh no, that's terrible. The dinosaur can see in his eyes that it really touches him. How are you doing? Are you keeping your head above water? The dinosaur shrugs her shoulders as she feels tears welling up the corners of her eyes. I know what it's like to lose a best friend. The dinosaur looks up at Leon questioningly. I had a goldfish once. I forgot what his name was. Who also passed away. The dinosaur looks at Leon emotionally. I forgot to feed him. And and then I just flushed him down the toilet. But the toilet was getting clogged up, so he floated back up to the surface. So I actually had to flush like 3 or 4 times or something. The dinosaur looks at Leon with a sympathetic look. That must have been very hard for you. Yeah, the plumber actually charged me more money too, because it happened late in the evening. That was very hard on me. So yeah, I know exactly how you feel. I wish you well. I really appreciate that. The dinosaur does feel a little bit more understood, and that helps. I understand it's all quite fresh, so let me know when you're ready to talk about it more. As always, his warm voice calms her down a little more. Impactful events such as the loss of a muscular cat can only have a negative impact on your mental health, but it can also affect your memory. So to test the state of your stress level, I would first like to take another memory test today. Nothing intense, just answering some questions. Do you think you can handle that? Let's see, it should be fine. Enable nudity? I'm not doing that. Alright. I would like to ask you to close your eyes and relax as much as possible. The dinosaur closes her eyes. She likes it when Leon gives her directions. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions that will make you feel stupid if you get them wrong, okay? Okay. But before we start, I would like to ask you to remember the following number, 1983. Now, let's start. We'll start with an easy question. Do you remember the following? What is the color of my iconic tie? Black, red, dark blue, no tie. He has no tie. That's right, I find those things a bit too suffocating myself. He says as he nearly busts out of the tightest shirt ever. Time for the second question. How many chairs are in the waiting room?
Sorry guys, gotta go. My mom saw what I was watching. I tried explaining, but now I'm grounded. Sag.
T, thank you for the 500 bits. I hope that's not true. Thank you for the 500 bits. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for the 500. Guys, I don't know the answer for this one. I wasn't paying attention to how many chairs. T, thank you again for the 500. That's unlucky. 1983. Was it 4? Oh. That's right. Nice job. On to the next question. How many framed diplomas are on the wall in my office? Chat, can you answer this? Oh god. I wasn't paying attention to the background. I don't know, it's 6 or 7. Alright, I'm gonna go with Kara. Oh, you noticed. I was just thinking that maybe I should hang them up a bit more prominently. Next question. What was the color of your sweet cat Mr. Robson's collar? Pink, red, blue, green, black. Guys, what was the collar color? It was pink? It was red. Guys, was it pink? Okay, I'm gonna go with Kara. The dinosaur takes out the photo that she also showed to Leon earlier during the drawing test. That's right, I knew that one wouldn't be a problem for you. We move on to the next question. What text is on the poster on the right in the waiting room? Relax, you can do it. Hang in there, chill out. Was it A? Am I doing it colorblind? Was it A? I forgot it. Yeah, I think it was A. That is correct. Impressive. Oh, but it could have been hang in there as well. Whatever, time for the next question. How many weeks have you been coming in here by now? 6 weeks. That's right, time flies, don't you think? Time for the next question. What is not in the waiting room? A trash can, book, vending machine, microphone? Hello Sultama, sort of a hentai. He has massive balls. I don't remember what's not in the waiting room. A microphone? I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna go with Kara. Oh, that's absolutely right. Next question. What color is the band in your hair? Alright, Kara, what is it? I don't fucking pay. Is it purple? Or red? He probably knows you're right for just saying right though for everything though, no matter what. Should we just go with band in my hair? Too bad. The correct answer was red. Oops. The dinosaur turns her head to see it, but the back of her head turns along. Next question. What's the first thing you ever said to me? Good morning, doctor. Zamim. Nice to meet you, doctor. My name is Dinosaur with the double D's. Probably my name, right? What I type. Wait, you remember? I thought I was the only one who thought that was a special moment. Of course I still remember. They lock eyes for a moment, slowing down time. Next question. What's on the necklace of the man in the waiting room? Oh, W-E. Oh, that's right. Indeed. I didn't expect you to be obsessed with it. Next question. What color are my eyes? Brown, blue, green, or gray? Green? Green, I think? Oh, they're brown? Oh, they are. Wow, the dinosaur. I didn't know you were paying attention to that. Are you sure I got it right? Let me see again to double check. The dinosaur looks deep into Leon's eyes. For a moment, they forget what they are doing, which is ironic because it was a memory test. Do you also happen to know what the color of my belt is? Brown. I can't seem to remember very well. Is it okay to feel it? To refresh my memory? What am I? Braille text? No, I'm just messing with you. Sure you can. The dinosaur gently glides her hand down his 10-pack. Down, towards his belt. Right, LA Blue? She still has her eyes closed. After all, this is a serious psychological test. I already remember, she says, chuckling, after feeling it for about 6 minutes. Leopard, print, glow in the dark, ROG, RGB lights, black. I thought his belt was brown. What's the answer to this one? I thought it was like brown. Glow in the dark? Is it glow in the dark? Oh, they're all wrong. The dinosaurs deliberately gives the wrong answer. Oopsie, maybe I should feel again then? Again, she slowly slides her hand towards Leon's belt. This time, via his thigh. Until she suddenly feels his hard knob. And grips it tightly. What are you doing? Oh, by the way, before I forget, what was the number I asked you to remember at the beginning of the test? Huh? 1983. That's right. You can't be fooled, can you? He says to the dinosaur who just accidentally sucked a door handle. Very good. You answered 11 out of the 13 number of questions correctly. Your memory seems to be performing above average. The dinosaur holds her hands on her hips, and she feels superior over everyone that performed worse than her. She deliberately ignores the part that she was guessing some of the answers. Anyway, I'm proud of you for giving it a shot, the dinosaur. I suggest you take it easy for the rest of the day. I will. Thanks, Leon. The dinosaur is about to get up to go home, but then changes her mind. Oh, and Leon? I've been thinking about what you said, by the way. About opening my heart to the possibility of love. And I think I might have been open to this the day I first came here. Leon nods at her kindly. That's good to hear. The dinosaur winks at him as she walks towards the exit. Well, see you next week, Doctor. Leon says with a mocking tone. Sorry, I had a bad night of sleep. He's such a prick. I can't sleep, Mr. Robson. She stares at the ceiling as she lies on her back in bed. The spot next to her, where Mr. Robson used to lie, feels cold. It's so incredibly quiet and cold without you. She feels tears well up behind her eyes. I miss you so much. If only I didn't feel so alone. Fuck this game. She sighs when her phone is vibrating next to her. It's a message from the unknown number. The message contains another mysterious question. Which of the following qualities do you care about the least in a potential partner? The least? She decides to answer, if only it's to distract her mind. Arrogance, grammatical errors, jealousy, unattractive appearance. Alright guys, which one do we care about the least? I don't know, I'd probably say, yeah, either A or C. C is like the most annoying. I feel like that's what Uda has to put up with. I'm gonna go with C. I feel like that stuff, it's like, alright, whatever. When thinking about potential partners, her thoughts wander to Hunk and Leon. I can't even think of one negative quality between the two. She snaps out of her wandering thoughts when a second message arrives. Did you know that this is what other people think? 15.2 for arrogance, jealousy 13.5, grammatical errors 56, unattractive appearance 14.9. Really? With a deep sigh, the dinosaur flops back down in her bed and thinks about what Hunk said to her today. He was right. During therapy, I felt so much better than how I felt now that I'm sitting here alone with my thoughts. I'm glad that he persuaded me to make another appointment for next week. That reminds me. His number. He gave me his phone number, Robson. A feeling of unease comes over her when she holds Hunk's phone number next to the unknown number. It shivered down her nicely shaped thighs. 1. The first digit of Hunk's number. 1. The first digit of the unknown number. Both numbers start with the same digit. This doesn't look good at all. Maybe it's the area code. To build up some more tension, she stares at the two telephone numbers in shock. And then she sees it. It's a different number. What a relief. Maybe I should send him a message. But do I really dare to? He did say that he doesn't mind after all. Should I message Hunk? I say fuck it, let's do it. Just. Oh, her back definitely freaking hurts. I say we should do it. Well, let's send a message. Yeah, let's send a message. But then, just as her finger hovers over the keyboard, she drops her phone in bed next to her. It simply doesn't feel right. I only just lost Robson, and I'm already trying to replace his presence. Only a monster would do that. Aww. And even though I know he would encourage me because he is sweet, I just want him to be happy. It just doesn't feel right yet. This is a perfect game. It is. It is, Ricky. Best way to get over someone is to The dinosaur places her hand on the cold spot where Mr. Robson used to sleep, or where it used to be, and closes her eyes. Good night, Mr. Robson. Next week is going to be another tense week. Just when she starts to drift off, she hears something zooming past her ears. Huh? Her eyes pop wide open. She recognizes the sound immediately. The living nightmare of every person that's trying to sleep. A mosquito. You must be kidding me. Frightened, she tries to look around the darkness of her room, but in vain. Please, not tonight. I need my sleep. Then suddenly a sneaky voice appears next to her ear. She swipes her hand across her ear in an attempt to swat the mosquito away. Do you really think you can hit me? The mosquito demonstrates its speed by flying to her other ear within a second and starts whispering again. Please, just go away. Alright, but first I need some blood. Oh no, I have to hit him before he manages to penetrate my skin. Ouch, my perfect skin. I didn't even see where it was. It won't be long now before I get through your skin. I have to hit him. Wait, waiter, can I please have another one of those? Cringe, dude. Where? I don't get what I'm doing. I missed. No, he's simply too fast. The dinosaur gets a little lightheaded due to the blood loss. Focus, dinosaur. I need to hit him as he flies past. Gotcha. She looks at her hand, but the mosquito is gone. You fool. Did you really think that it would be that easy? Take this. I missed. Oh no. The mosquito takes a big sip of her blood. He then sloshes the drink down around his mouth. A rich, ripe taste. A delicate hint of sweetness. Great structure. Then he calmly spits the bug back into his wine glass. He smacks his lip and makes the annoying sound that some people make when they have had something to drink. Delicious. What? Why are you spitting it out? At least drink it. Excuse me, I'm not a savage. Now, can you please turn off the light? I'm trying to sleep, and the light is so tempting that I want to fly into it all night. Because I'm a mosquito. The dinosaur hears his voice rattling further and further away as she slowly falls asleep due to the blood loss. What happens if you beat that mosquito? You unlocked an outfit because you performed above average during the memory test. Wedding dress unlocked. You can equip the outfit via the outfit menu. Yeah, you can answer that, Midnight. As the dinosaur walks into the waiting room, she already sees Hunk doing push-ups to help his muscles and veins pop. He's such a nerd. Alright, let's change our outfit. More anime, it's a faster mosquito? Oh. He's such a nerd. When he hears her approaching, he looks up with a concerned look. Good morning, how are you? I'm doing a lot better, but it's still difficult. It's been 2 weeks now, but Mr. Robson's absence is still hard to get used to. I understand, but I'm glad to see you back here. Me too. It's nice to have some distraction. She says while looking at his nipples. You don't know what happens if you beat the second phase? Then the dinosaur notices something about Hunk's muscular neck. Huh? She immediately recognizes the mosquito bite. That's from the same mosquito that bit her last week. Her soul fills up with guilt. It seems that the events in this game could have serious consequences after all. Oh, we didn't kill the mosquito and it went off to Hunk. Anyway. It warms the dinosaur's prehistoric heart knowing that Hunk came earlier to comfort her. Thanks again for the pep talk last week. A modest smile appears on his charming face. But how are you? What's new? I'm sitting in a waiting room, an hour before my appointment starts. Does it look like I have much going on? Lamau. She thinks it's funny because he's attractive. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm trying to figure out the following thing. He gestures to his phone. On his screen, she sees an app in which he is completing a profile. The dinosaur gasps for air. Is that a dating app? Yeah, I thought maybe it's time I should give it a try, right? It's pretty lonely like this, with only 9 ants. So I'm trying to figure out this profile setup thing, and I don't understand it at all, man. The dinosaur tries to hide her surprise. She didn't see this coming. Wait, a dating profile? But I thought there was a chance that we... How could I be so stupid to think that someone like him could like me? A monster like me. Who even likes gigantic breasts, round buttocks, sultry lips, an hourglass figure, no gag reflex, and a salamander tail that can fall off in a case of danger anyway? Meanwhile, Hunk is still clumsily scrolling on his phone. So now, I'm trying to decide on a profile picture, but I can't choose between the 2 photos. Can I see? Don't laugh, please. He hands her his phone. The dinosaur looks at the selection of photos on his phone. I thought someone took this game from you? Yes, but I'm still playing it anyways. She gasps as her cheeks start to feel warm. He is barely dressed in the photos. When she counts the abdominal muscles, she concludes that it must be at least a 10-pack. Damn, son. But wait a minute. She carefully looks at the 2 photos again as she holds them next to each other. But these are the same photo, right? They look very similar, that's true. But there are some small differences. 10 differences to be precise. So I'm still unsure which of the 2 I think is better. With squinted eyes, the dinosaur stares at the photo to see if she can spot 10 differences. Hello, Springy Rubber. Just click randomly. I'm literally clicking everywhere. You got all 10 to Yo Wiley welcome in. The shark? I'm literally clicking the shark, there's nothing. Missing the left corner on this line? Oh! Do you ladies even look at that? Bottom right bush? Oh! Wow, you guys are like noticing. Shark fin in the water? Oh, okay. Cloud under the sun. Okay, now we have plenty of time. His eye color. Yo, good shit, guys. People have seen this played already? Sun behind clouds. Alright, guys, we need 2 more. 2 more. Wait, this looks different. Actually no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. The timer? Oh, can't see what's behind me? Move your picture down though, so where you're blocking the picture. Bush behind the cam. I did my 11th playthrough last week. I don't see anything else. And on the castle. I did that already. Bottom side of the castle. Both sides? Yeah, it's already circled. Clock on the timer? What the fuck? Oh! Alright, one more, guys. One more. 10 on the top left. I'm clicking that. I'm clicking the 10 and the word differences. Good shit, Grand. Kelb, welcome in. Thank you, good shit. I see it. And good shit, guys. And what do you think? Which photo do you think is better? The left one, the right one because of the bulge? I don't really care. Jealous? Alright, guys, which answer are we picking? The right one because of the bulge? Alright, let's go for the bulge. The right one, I guess? I don't think you could look bad in a photo anyway, even if you tried. Haha, that's nice of you, you old ass kisser. He enthusiastically nudges her in the most platonic way ever. Her breasts jiggle a little because they are huge. Is he really going to date? I thought maybe we had a connection. You know, ass kisser supreme, while she forcefully imitating the sound of an ass being kissed. She wonders whether she should tell him, but she's too scared, too afraid of being rejected, too afraid to expose herself as a prehistoric creature. And besides, it is quite difficult to make a serious transition from making ass-kissing sounds to possibly declaring your love. Ew. That really is what an anus being kissed sounds like. Haha. Well, I guess I'm picking the right photo then. Thanks for your help anyway. I feel like you always have my back. Well then, I'm going to upload the photo on my new, brand new dating profile now, and therefore completing it. His manly finger floats towards the publish button on his phone in slow motion. Hunk? So I can date other people? Should I stop him? This may be the last chance to share with him that I think we have a connection. Or should I add in my description that I am very desperate? Nah. His finger hovers closer and closer above the creating dating profile button. But he clearly doesn't like me. Otherwise he wouldn't be looking for someone else, right? What if his fingers now only hanging a few millimeters above the button? It should now be any moment that he has pressed the button. Everything does go a lot slower in motion, don't you think? But if I don't do it now, it possibly may never happen. Then I'll never know if there was a possibility. Maybe it's time for me to stop being a coward and do what Dr. Leon said. To open my heart to find a happiness in love. What did you say? Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be a thought bubble. No problem. It's now or never, what am I doing? Maybe it's better not to say anything. Tell him how you feel something for him. I'm gonna go with A. Before she can say anything at all, the door to Dr. Leon's office swings open. The dinosaur with big tits, you're up. Oh, already? Time always flies when I talk to you. Thanks. Some speculate that this is because of my very entertaining personality. I wasn't talking to you. While the men discuss their wacky misunderstanding, the dinosaur stands there somewhat bewildered. Did she miss her chance? How's it going? It's going pretty well. Good morning. I can't answer that phone call. Good morning, the dinosaur. Please take a seat. How are you doing this week? Her thoughts wander as she absently takes a seat. Because of this, she does not realize that she is ignoring Leon. Her thoughts wander to Hunk, Leon, her Shark Tank idea. There isn't much going on up there. I'm gonna choose Hunk. Maybe it's for the best. If we were actually a good match, shouldn't Hunk be able to read me better? No, it's not his fault. I should have communicated better. But how can he start dating others? He clearly has no interest in me. He clearly has no interest in me. A smirk appears on Leon's face. If you don't want to answer me, that's fine too. She snaps out of her sinful thoughts. Oh no, I'm sorry. I totally missed your question. I asked, what do you think is more important quality in a potential partner? I think it's this motherfucker that's been texting her. Why is he asking that? What do you think is the most important quality in a potential partner? Reliability, honesty, caring, dominant. I would say honesty all the way. Honesty all the way. Reliability. I like how there's a... No, I'm gonna go with honesty. Honesty, I think. Interesting. Did you know that this is what other people think? Reliability 18, honesty 35, caring 21, dominant 24. I think this is the guy that was texting her. Very impressive how he knows those statistics by heart. And what about you? What do you think is the most important? I guess also honesty, yeah. We're so on the same page. Swoon. But enough about me. Let's focus on you. Not really, Thrick. Today I would like to do a general health test. After all, a lot of stress can lead to various physical ailments. This is why I would like to check your current physical condition. I can do this by taking a swab from your throat with my finger. Before he can finish his sentence, the dinosaur interrupts him. Bring on that finger. Oh, okay. Please open your mouth so I can collect a juice sample from the back of your throat. Wait, from the back of my throat? Oh no, maybe I spoke too soon. If he collects a swab from the back of my throat, he might discover that I'm a huge carnivore that could grow up into 14 meters long and weigh 8 tons. A dinosaur. Because I don't have a gag reflex. Don't worry at all, it's a piece of cake. Although she's nervous about the whole big secret she's a dinosaur thing, she's conflicted with another thought. Because she cannot deny that she would like to have Leon's thick, hairy finger down her throat. Are you ready? You know what, let's say you know it. The dinosaur opens her mouth. As Leon's finger approaches, she notices that it is above average in size. Nice. No fucking way. Oh. Let's see. There must be a usable sample around here somewhere. He carefully pushes his finger a little bit faster into her throat. Fuck. Let's see, just a little deeper. Dinosaur eyes slowly disappear in the back of her head. When Leon pushes his finger deeper inside, the dinosaur lets out a sensual moan. Are you okay? Take care, Orlando. She says because he is busy stirring his hand down her throat. Sorry, I don't speak Swedish. No! A wave of goosebumps glides over the dinosaur's back, causing her to accidentally grit her sharp teeth. As a result, she accidentally bites Leon's finger.
Ow!
Ouch, what the fuck? Leon recoils in fear. His arm slides out of her mouth like a wildebeest calf at birth. Oopsie. While Leon looks at his finger, he sees that he's collected some dinosaur mud under his nail anyway. Are you okay? Are you sure you have everything? This was a tough pill to swallow, comedy god. Alright, let's go with A. Yeah. He holds up his slimy finger. Okay, I put the sample into one of those pregnancy-like tests. What now? So in a few minutes, it should tell us if something super serious is wrong or not. I must say, I am very impressed. Your throat depth. This would be a great talent in some specific industries. The sword swallowers industry, for example. The dinosaur is feeling relieved. Not only because Leon, for some reason, doesn't seem to find her lack of gag reflex weird at all, but also because he had washed his hands beforehand. As Leon smiles friendly at the dinosaur, his eyes fall onto the test results. Oh, the results are in. His friendly smile turns into that of a professional as he examines the results. Let's see. I have good news and I have bad news. Which one do you want first? Let's go with the good news. The good news is that there is no bad news. You are in perfect health. But it seems like you have a lack of physical exercise in your life. So we'll have to work on that somehow. More physical exercise. Still drunk on the adrenaline from the intimate test just now, she looks at Leon with blushing cheeks. I really enjoyed this physical test, Leon. What the hell am I saying? I'm normally never like this. Teehee. Can't you think of another way to get physical next week? Huh? Well, He almost stumbles over his words. Physical exercise is what you seem to need. Dinosaur dabs. Oh, and by the way, Leon takes a professional-looking business card from one of his drawers. Here, my phone number. If you start to feel worse or if you want to talk about something, you can always contact me. The dinosaur smiles shyly. Wow, does he give this to anyone without a gag reflex? It was good to see you again. Pleasure doing business, Doctor. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Doctor. The dinosaur flicks a coin in his direction as a tip. See you next week. Remember what I said about that test. When she gets up, she intensely maintains eye contact and considers licking her lips sensually. This distraction causes her to hit her knee on the desk. Idiot.
Oh?
The pain makes the entire situation awkward. Are you okay? The dinosaur says she's fine, even though it hurts a lot. But you can't really say that at the moment like this, because that would be even more humiliating. I'm fine. She gives a thumbs up, trying to not show that she can barely put any weight on her knee as she struggles to leave the office. Alright, Chad, how long is this game? Because I'm getting tired of talking. My jaw is tensing up. It's 10 weeks? Can I save it, or I have to do it in one sitting? Okay, can you save this game? I assume it autosaves? No idea. Alright, let's see. The dinosaur is lying in bed under her covers, but check this out. It's completely naked. Sigh, Mr. Robinson. Alright, let's see. Settings. Exit. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Alright, let's see. Continue. Okay, it does save. Nah, dude, I'm tired. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. I'm very, very interested to see what happens. But no spoilers. I actually didn't watch anybody else play this, really, so we're gonna save this for tomorrow. Because I'm getting tired of talking a lot.
She is so alone, dinosaur with double D's.
Alright guys,